Let me go, Connor. It's no imagination, it's the paper that I'm chasing. Never basis, slapping faces, say this on the normal basis. Looking at me, I'm feeling myself incredibly. I'm moving stuff, possibly you lose your health from the damage I done dealt. Kamikaze stash up your body for autopsy. You acting hella oppy, wasting time to try to stop me. Kinda like your only hobbies hanging out in the fucking lobby. Don't get no buzz, you preach your meat just like that fucking rocket. Success to daily plan, born on property and land. All you bum niggas can't scram. If you can't scam, it's a high demand. You're whack, you need to quit. Keep your day job, use a bitch. With that switch, I'll cause a bliss. First aid kit for your upper lip. Juggernaut is causing pain. On the earth, you just a stain. It's your parents that I blame. It's their fault that you are made. Juggernaut is causing pain. On the earth, you just a lame. All your life you've been in lame. Your pop should have left you in the drain. Juggernaut is causing pain. On the earth, you just a stain. It's your parents that I blame. It's their fault that you are made. Juggernaut is causing pain. On the earth, you just a lame. All your life you've been in lame. Your pop should have left you in the drain.
Vice is gonna stop me. Nothing stops me. I'm raw power.
Time to pack 'em up early. Yeah. South Central, what it do though? Let's get 'em. Eradicate the town, then call it ground zero. Mind your business, don't try to be a hero. Poppy the liar, applying the pressure rapidly. Like your mistress, obliterating your salary. Chasing in the places that's gotta be spectacular. When it comes to life, you can't be the passenger. Bring that massacre when they be coming after you. She fired you because you couldn't manage her. Equipped with clips, make a nigga dip. That shit I spit is too like you is useless. I'm improving. I level up with beat music. Your Margo Lloyd's is so lame. Do anything for clout and fame. Say man and leave you away from the Bronx all the way to LA. The force got major kickback. You all gonna need a shit back. Use caution when you risk that. South Central been a dispatch. The bomb from Bronx living on. AKA King Kong Palm. King Picasso drawing arms. It's the storm after calm. Whip it in the kitchen. My adventures make it naked. Yeah. Turn to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx to South Central ain't nothing sweet. Come compete, you get delayed.
Monster hunt on these streets when it's time to eat. TD Jakes was a freak when it's time to preach. My Smackdown raw still all elite. Yeah, press badge type, never mind the seats. 10 toes down, no need to leech. My word concrete, still wearing cleats. Bad bitch with me, still sand the beach. On the each two for me, cause it's never a reach. YouTube, I still hop the seat. Flaw with the jaw, but I plug the leak. Got on this mic and I'm in too deep. About 1,000 by the later means you heard of me. King of the block while I stone the seat. Never met a geek that ran the streets. J's on the feet while I clutch these beats. Go Sega with the sonics like I'm Fit L3. Stay resubmitting every path to pave. Walk a tsunami cause I am the wave. Bring your revelations like the end of days. Saw him in a palm frame, Beverly's made. Enemies clock out like Flavor Flav. Make it public when you took it, I was born to blaze. For me in the kitchen for the food you crave. This raw rap shit and the beef is brave. On this campaign I'm vicious. Word to sit, I'm the sickness. Champagne drink for my bitches. If she's queen, we share riches. On these hills granting wishes. If she's Hershey's, it's kisses. It's like magic, I'm twisted. Bars on Tundra, you missed it.
Whip it in the kitchen, my adventures make it naked. Yeah. Turn to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx to South Central ain't nothing sweet. Come compete, you get delayed. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always low. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the haircut from Steve J. Clap, clap, dash, that, put him in a knapsack. Lyrical chit chat, bring that track back. Nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty. Been a bad influence. with my music show improving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your belly moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping, about to lose it. All these sticks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
Blaze was goody. 1 2 1 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. We back at it, B. Yes, sirski. Wagwan, my youths. Council Roundtable, episode 352. Black History Month, episode 19. We told the old fashioned rats to let y'all know what's happening. You feel me? Oh, damn. You say you about to get sick again? You hate your job, exit stage left when you can? Yeah. How you getting sick at your job? Was it the AC or something? I said AC like it's not the winter time. But how you getting sick of your job? That sounds crazy. I definitely hope you get better, my dude. Seriously. Try to keep some hot fluids in your chest, B. You know, gotta keep them hot fluids in your, in your throat follicles. Oh hell nah. When I used to work security, I'll never forget that shit. I used to be in the little narrow booths, but I had my own heater and my own little TV. Those are the days. Would I do that again? Hell no. And I got my 8 hour and my 16-hour certificate, but I will never do that again. Like security is not for me at all. I like to move around and stuff, when I work. I don't want to just sit there and just, all day for like 8+ hours, just sitting there. That's how I gained a lot of weight, believe it or not. When I was working security, I used to just sit in the booth because my site, it wasn't really much going on. Only thing that was going on is, little badass kids was breaking the windows, throwing rocks at the windows and breaking them. And I'm not chasing them. Like, I'm good on all that. I remember one time my supervisor was saying, like, oh, you gotta stop these kids from the like, man, please, you stop them. But yeah, like for the most part, I'll just be sitting there watching movies and just eating. Because I had the pizza shop right there. I had the Chinese restaurant right there. I had the corner store right there. I get like a sandwich and all types of snacks and stuff. I was around a whole bunch of places where you can eat. So that's what I'll be doing. It'd be so boring. I'd be like, man, might as well get something to eat and watch a movie. That's what I would be doing. She don't want y'all in the booth. Oh, she's one of those. She don't want you. So I'll be like, so why is the booth there in the first place? Like I'm freezing. Let me sit in the booth for a damn while. Heifer. I hope you figure it out and I hope you get better, my dude, because that's some bullshit. We got 10 likes already. Sheesh. See, that's why I fucks with y'all, B. Hell yeah. Well, you know the deal. Open up them floodgates early. You know what I'm saying? Pow! Right there. Pull up. But before then, I wanted to chop it up with you guys about this dude, Bad News Brown, for Black History Month. So give me a second while I do that. And then I'll open up the floodgates. Alan James Kogue, born October 22nd, 1943, and unfortunately he had passed at March 6, 2007, was an American judoka and professional wrestler. He won medals for the United States at several international judo competitions, including the heavyweight bronze medal at the 1976 Summer Olympics, and later appeared in professional wrestling promotions such as the WWF, NJPW, and Stampede Wrestling under the ring names Bad News Brown, Buffalo Allen, and Bad News Allen. Kogue was born in Harlem, New York City, and raised in St. Albans, Queens, attending Thomas A. Edison High School. After graduating in 1962, Kogue began working in a bakery, eventually becoming a foreman. In his judo career, he began training under Jerome Mackey after seeing a poster for Mackey's dojo on the New York City subway at the age of 15. He began his career in 1964 at the relatively late age of 22. After 7 months as a white belt, he placed first in the Chicago Invitational Tournament. Kogue achieved a black belt in 2.5 years, and after 5 years was named a Sandan. A Sandan? That sounds racist. Anyway, Kogue practiced a classical style with his favored throws being the I'm gonna butcher this. Throws being the ukigari and the taihotoshi. Kogue also studied judo with Tomiki Aikido under Katsuo Watanabe, who awarded him Shodan in the latter. Kogue won the Amateur Athletic Union Judo Championship heavyweight class in 1966, 1968, 1969, 1970, and 1975. Sheesh! As well as winning the Open Division in 1970. He also competed in the Pan American Games, winning gold medals in the heavyweight class in 1967 and 1975. My dude was cooking. Fast forward, though. When he was in NJPW, Kogue began training as a professional wrestler under Antonio Inoki in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo in 1977. He debuted in October 1977, briefly performing under his birth name before adopting the ring name Buffalo Allen. Kogue wrestled intermittently for NJPW over the next 15 years. Now, after that, he went to the WWF in 1978 to 79. No, the WWF, I should say. Kogue made a one-off appearance in the WWF in February 1978, defeating jobber Frank Williams at a live event under his birth name. He returned to the promotion in January 1979 and wrestled for the WWF for the remainder of the year, appearing on several episodes of WWF Championship Wrestling later in 1979. At MSG, teaming with JoJo Andrews, Kogue challenged for the NWA North American Tag Team Championships against Riki Choshu and Seiji Sakaguchi. Kogue's team was unsuccessful when Andrews submitted to a Boston Crab by Sakaguchi in a match that lasted just under 10 minutes. Bums. All right. What's going on, Black Star?
What's going on with you, man?
All right. This here talking about Bad News Brown and all that, talking about his accomplishments.
Oh my goodness, man. Just another crazy day in the wrestling world.
I guess.
Dave Meltzer posted his AEW awards.
Hold on. Before we get into that, let me get through the Bad News Brown.
My bad.
You good?
Okay.
In Stampede Wrestling from 82 to 88, in 1982, Bad News Allen found a long-term home in Stu Hart's Stampede Wrestling, centered in Allen's adopted home city of Calgary. Allen remained with Stampede from 1982 until 1988, with some tours of Australia and Florida during that time, and had matches with wrestlers such as the Dynamite Kid and Bret Hart. He often referred to himself as in interviews as the Ultimate Warrior. When? Really? He called himself the Ultimate Warrior? Now he went to the WWF. You know what I'm saying? He returned to the WWF in early 88 as Bad News Brown, and it was during this time that he achieved his greatest notoriety. His trademark characteristic as Bad News Brown was never smiling. Either he kept an angry face or he laughed loud at the expense of his opponent's misfortunes. While the roster was mostly filled with ultra virtuous baby faces and cowardly and monster heels, Bad News was something entirely different. That's what I liked about Bad News Brown. He wasn't that chicken shit heel. Like, he wanted all the smoke all times. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that a few heels need to be like that nowadays. I'm so sick of the chicken shit heel dynamic. But anyways, while other heels were likely to form alliances with one another, Bad News was reclusive. His dislike for all fellow wrestlers was clear when he abandoned his teams at the Survivor Series of 1988 and 1989. Some memorable moments from his WWE tenure included winning the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 4. Was that 4? Yeah. While last eliminating Bret Hart, who was then a heel after a sneak attack, followed by a brief feud with WWF World Heavyweight Champion Macho Man Randy Savage and his manager, Miss Elizabeth. In late 1988, that led to more main event matches around this time. Brown was worked into a story where he attacked WWF President Jack Tunney on Brother Love Show after confronting him about being denied title matches. Oh, man. And then, let me fast forward real quick. Later on in his career from 90 to 99, Cole continued to work in independent promotions for several more years, including Japan's Shoot Wrestling UWFI promotion in 94. He worked in South America and feuded with former Stampede wrestler Gamma Singh. Also worked for Tokyo Pro Wrestling from 97 to 98 and worked at independent shows in Calgary and Western Canada. Cole retired in 99 due to knee damage. He continued to occasionally work at independent shows for friends while living in Calgary with his wife, and had considered starting a promotion himself. Additionally, he taught wrestling with Canadian wrestlers coach Leo Jean and worked as a mall security officer in Airdrie, Alberta. And, in his personal life, he was married 3 times with his wife. He was married 3 times. His wife, Audrey, and his eldest child, Tonya. Then Cole was in a long-term relationship with Lorraine, and, he was all over the place with it. And unfortunately, he had died of a heart attack on the morning of March 6, 2007 at Rocky View General Hospital in Calgary, minutes after being rushed there due to chest pain. 3 weeks prior to his death, he had undergone hip replacement surgery. His wife, Helen Cole, attended with some of Allen's children and grandchildren at the Bad News Allen Memorial Show. And that's Bad News Allen. AKA Bad News Brown, man.
It's good, tough.
You. Ballet with the black. What they do though, huh? Yeah, buddy. But yeah, that's the career life of Bad News Brown. I summed it up a little bit, but you get the gist of it.
Yeah, I think Stone Cold dedicated a lot of his character to Bad News.
Really, I can see it. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I think his character was based off of Dr. Schultz and Bad News, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's me whooping your ass thing.
Telling you. But yeah, baby, we got some topics. AEW. AEW was popping on Wednesday. Got a lot going on in AEW. No surrenders on right now. What else going on? SmackDown. SmackDown's on right now. You guys said what?
You going live tomorrow for Grand Slam?
Probably. What is it going to be on?
It's going to be on TNT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just might. Yeah.
Yaramin.
What's up, y'all?
Chilling. Well, let's see you. Like, let's get into it. What y'all want to talk about first? Go ahead.
Well, first off, I just want to say we found Hobbs. He just did a dark match with Nathan Frazier. So,
he wasn't even on TV.
No, he was in a dark match.
Oh boy!
So he was basically on
main event.
Mm-hmm. Always said main event needs their own belt.
Oh God!
Hey, fuck it. What's one more belt gonna hurt? I'll be watching that sometimes though. Main event. I see this dude Grayson Waller got a new look and everything.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Like on Tuesday or on Wednesday nights?
Thursdays.
Thursday, okay. Thursday.
Yeah. Or Wednesday. It's one of the, either Wednesday or Thursday, one or the other. But yeah, B. Thekla with the surprising victory, man.
Wasn't surprising to me, honestly. I thought since she didn't win it like 2 weeks ago, she had to win it now. But I'm not mad. She deserves it.
Well, she's my wife, so I got to be supportive.
What the hell are you doing with that wife?
Oh, that's my wife. She just beat my wife, so I'm a little salty at that. But Statlander had a solid reign.
She ain't your wife, Toph. Fucking Willow's your wife with the titties.
I was merely giving her a compliment. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, so I can have her. Cool. Nice. I got one ass, one titties. Now it all balances out.
Respect 2 title changes. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did have 2 belts changed last night. Well, that's new.
And that's one thing I give TK. Like he at least at times he tries stuff out of the ordinary. He does try to go outside the box sometimes. I give him that. Because you can't just have the usual win every single time, man. That's when shows get boring. It can't be too predictable every single week.
Right. I will say I didn't expect Kyle Fletcher to beat Ciampa, but here we are.
No.
Which tells me that they never really intended for Ciampa to have like a lengthy reign, which is not always a bad thing, depending on where he goes next.
People are saying that the story is in the chase when it comes to him. Like he's gonna get obsessed, like how he was with Goldie. He's gonna get obsessed for Sylvie.
It's one of the kind of modern day things, and I hear both sides of it. Because like back in the 90s, nobody had long title runs at all. They would change hands like every week, every other week, every month. The longest reign you would get would be like maybe 2 months, and nobody really cared because it was all about the story. Everybody was over. But like in this modern era, I say like the past about the past 10 years. Yeah, about the past 10 years, we've grown accustomed to these long title reigns, 200 days, 300 days, 400 days, 700 days. And it's like, if you don't have a long title reign, people are
Get a
like,
drill.
"Oh, you're buried." But at the same time, I hear the other side of it because for a lot of folks out there, they think these long title reigns are boring. Because it's like, yeah, it is boring. Because if one person's holding the title the entire time, nothing's really changing. It's not exciting. Like Athena's been Ring of Honor champion for over 1,000 days. What does that even mean? Not much, really.
Absolutely nothing because he's back to the
A
good
lot
toe.
of that's the downside with having long title reigns is keeping fans interested in it.
Right.
So
Not
like
everybody
it's a
needs to
rare.
have a long 2, 3 month, 5 month reign. Like, sometimes, 2 reigns is enough. And then like another thing that I was kind of going back and forth with people about is some people are like, oh, like Kyle Fletcher doesn't need the TNT title anymore. And I'm like, really? Like some of the best greats of all time were like 2-time, 3-time Intercontinental champions. Shawn Michaels won
With
the
that. Yeah.
Right.
more than once. Austin won it more than once. Orton won it more than once. Like, there's a lot of people who won the U.S. and Intercontinental title twice. Like, why do you just have to win it once and you move? I don't know, man. Like, he's 27, bro. Like, Kyle's not
Yeah,
going.
he got a long way to go. Yeah.
Real quick,
Yeah.
We got Anubis in the building though.
Thank you. Oh man, I wanted to tap in on this current subject and the fact that you're giving it up for my boy Bad News Brown.
You already be Black History Month.
Damn right, and I still say Stone Cold took the look from him.
Yeah, that's what Tope was saying. Tope said he owned up to it. He did take some of his style from Bad News Brown.
Yeah. Only thing he didn't, even the cowboy boots, like when he was in ECW, the only match I think he had didn't have hair yet, and he was wearing the cowboy boots, so he looked like a white Bad News Brown.
Stone Cold colonizing ass.
I'm glad he got rid of I'm glad he got rid of the cowboy boots. I ain't gonna lie. That shit would have. Can you imagine Stone Cold's character in cowboy boots? Good lord.
You'd look like a goof.
All I was gonna say was the only way I would have went on his ass is if he would have been like, if he called his move the jukebox or something.
The juke.
The jukebox. What the? Oh my god.
Because Bad News Brown is the ghetto blaster. So if Stone Cold would have did that same move and called it the jukebox, I'd have been like, okay, now you're just laying it on, homie.
That would have been awful. That would have been awful.
Victoria, Texas, to slap Stone Cold.
Stone Cold wouldn't even have got her off the ground if that was the case.
Yeah.
I now Mo, like, if you're gonna come up here, Mo, please don't have a whole bunch of calamity going on in the back. Oh, she just fell back. But Mo, if you listening, don't come up with a whole bunch of calamity going on in the background, please.
What happened?
Now Mo was backstage. I guess he wanted to come up, but Moby, it's like he want to pull up, then there'd be a whole parade in the background. Like, my dude.
I'm sorry, man. I rarely have a chance to say this, but anytime I hear about somebody named Mo, I think about that fine ass coach from that Nick show, Guts. Mo. Anybody remember?
Oh wow.
What show? Only Mo I think of is Nickelodeon Guts.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Mo.
Oh,
Moira Quirk. Okay, cool. Moira Quirk. That was her name. She used to be on there with Michael O'Malley.
Okay.
Yeah, she was this fine ass British chick.
I wanted to be on that show so bad. I trained daily to do the aggro crack, but my parents wouldn't send me to Florida.
What's good, Tyler? Tyler said, "Crybaby WWE fans watch all pro wrestling. I love WWE and AEW and more because I'm a pro wrestling fan." That's right, Tyler. Like, yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like the funny
But I wanted to chime in on your long title reign thing. And I was just gonna say, yeah, I can see how they get boring, but when I was coming up, fools had the titles for like almost a decade in certain promotions.
Yeah, like
but that was because they drew money. But they drew money.
How long Bruno Sammartino was champion? Like 20 years?
No, like Bruno, like fucking Hogan. Hogan was
and Bob Backlund had it for like 8.
Yeah, it was like Yeah, it was like almost 2 decades for San Martino. Nobody's touching that record.
But it was also because he drew money. Like nowadays, these guys don't really. I don't know if they draw money because they don't give them a chance to draw the money. They always post everything about the event.
And then the ones that they do push don't move the needle either. So like
when he lost the title,
that's what I mean by drawing. That's what I mean by drawing money.
Like when he lost the title, like weren't the people shocked when he lost the title before they started booing the Shav, the person who beat him for the title?
Yeah,
they did.
Who?
That was Larry Zbyszko.
This dude Ciampa?
Okay.
No, this dude, San Martino.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Larry Zbyszko. When he beat Bruno San Martino, they damn near had a riot.
And I've talked about this before, and it's not his fault. I don't want people to think I'm throwing shade at him. The thing about Roman is like Roman, you had the title for a while, and you're pushed. But the thing about Roman is the one knock on him, as much as he's been pushed to this day, I would argue he still does not have that iconic rivalry that defines his legacy. He does not have that rivalry like 20 years from now, 30 years from now. Yeah, 20, 30 years from now. Like if his career ended tomorrow, 10, 20 years from now, he's not going to have that Rock, Austin, Brett, Shawn, Hogan, Warrior. He doesn't have it. And the reason he doesn't have it is because the company was so obsessed with pushing him that they didn't bother pushing anybody.
Hold on. So you would have put him and Rollins on that list?
No.
I would have put Seth and Roman, but they're so inconsistent with it that
they've never had an actual feud. Seth and Roman have never. That's crazy, right? They've never had an actual one-on-one feud. Never, really, never. They've
had like one-on-one matches like here and there on pay-per-views, but as far as like a rivalry, like a full-length storyline, they never have, which is crazy. Which is crazy considering the history between them.
Right. And that's not Roman's fault.
Let me say what's up to Mo. Mo, what's going on, my dude?
What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing?
All right.
Great. Doing good.
I have a quick question for everybody. Who has the best title reign, WWE title reign? John Cena 380 days or Cody's 378?
Cena.
378 days.
Cena by default. If those are the only two options I got, you got to give it to Cena.
Because Cody didn't do anything.
Neither had a good
Cena at least put up. He put up runs.
I'll give it to Cena by default simply because when Cena had the title, the roster was
between 2006 and 07. He was.
I'm going to give it to Cena simply because
he has Edge. Sorry to cut you off. He had like Edge, Umaga, Shawn Michaels. He had a fatal four-way, the Great Khali, the Pac Challenge, Bobby Lashley, and he had Randy Orton.
He also had people don't give JBL credit either. He had a pretty good rivalry with JBL.
Like I say, neither.
I mean, his first title reign was good.
You just said it yourself, mostly. When Cena was champion, the roster was more stacked. Cena had actual people to go against. That's why Cody's reign sucked. No, dude. Cody feuded with the Bloodline the entire time. Cena had actual feuds with different people.
I'm not defending Cody. I'm saying neither. The best feud of the modern or the best title reign of the modern era is JBL's reign.
Oh, absolutely modern though.
Yeah, absolutely not.
To be honest,
absolutely not.
And that's not even really modern. Like that's like the early.
That wasn't a modern era reign.
In the early 2000s,
Eddie Guerrero wasn't around.
Yeah.
When we are alive or growing up, JBL's run was the best run.
I disagree completely. JBL should not even have held that title that long.
But his matches with Batista, his matches with Taker, his matches with Eddie were all very good, pretty good to very good matches.
He had some of his matches were fine, but considering the people he went up against, he was supposed to have lost at least like almost in the first defense.
Especially against Kurt Angle. Like him, like come on, this is Kurt Angle we're talking about. Kurt Angle. Matter of fact, didn't even get to have their match.
He never had a one-on-one match with Kurt Angle.
No, he didn't. They just had a storyline.
Yeah,
Angle
left by the time the match was supposed to happen.
The most positive.
Hey, remember what?
About JBL.
Remember what Paul Heyman said about JBL.
Hold on, wait. Let's all go. Let's all go ahead, Toe.
I was gonna say the most positive thing I can say about JBL is that JBL was what they wanted gender to be, in the sense of, hey, we need a new main eventer. Oh shit, we don't have one. Okay, let's just make one from scratch. They turned Bradshaw.
Tove, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna say. They wanted him to be Jim Crow. That's what I was gonna
What?
What I was about to say.
Bradshaw is a great example. Bradshaw is a great example of
let him finish.
Yeah. Bradshaw is a great example of turning. I'm not gonna say he was a nobody because he did have a European title reign or whatever, but he was somebody lower on the card, and they literally just made him a main eventer overnight, and it worked. And they tried to do it with Jinder, and it fucking flopped. Like Jinder just sucked. But at least JBL had some credibility, you know what I mean? But I'll give him that.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was Paul Heyman said it best. The reason why he was champion is because Triple H didn't want to work on Wednesdays.
Tuesdays.
You don't remember that on ECW's One Night Stand? Paul Heyman's like, the reason why you're
at the time Smackdown was taped on Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays. That's what it was.
I mean, he ain't wrong though.
Yeah. What about Jack Swagger's title reign? I think his world title reign was the worst.
Sorry.
Yeah, awful.
Jesus.
Awful.
Mm-hmm. That reign sucks.
Wow. I get, Vince always had to take a chance on people, but that wasn't it at all. And then what really killed it was him putting on a suit. Like, why you put on a suit? Like, come on.
Yeah. They had him copy Jericho.
Nah, what killed it for me was when he won the belt and he was just unhappy. Like he had no reaction.
Yeah.
Like the best thing about Jack Swagger was that he wore a hat in AEW. That's it.
Oh God, don't get me started with that stupid hat shit.
I'm sorry,
that should be my character. That should be my character. Everything I say is I like my hat. I should only just say that. TK, man, get your goofy ass out of my building.
And that's the most personality he had.
That's the one time Cena played politics that I agree with. Because he was supposed to beat Cena, and Cena told Vince to fuck off. I'm not doing that.
Right, Terry Dale, I like this hat. Like, even TK looked at him like, man, if you don't get your goofy ass up on out of my building.
And the thing about Jack Swagger, the reason why he was mad at Tony Khan was because he wasn't MAGA enough. I was like, fuck.
Dude, he was a favor hire. Like, the only reason he hired him was because Jericho asked TK to. And TK was like, okay. I don't think he ever got that. Like, bro, like, nobody wanted you there. You were a favor hire.
I don't want to be off topic. I want to ask you a question, Sam, man.
What?
This past week, I just watched the Pistons and the Hornets brawl. 4 people got suspended. What is your take on that, on suspension?
I haven't been watching basketball in years.
Damn.
Well,
you asked Black Star.
To steal TKO's line.
That's your department.
Well,
who's involved in this triple threat now between Cody, Jacob, and Sammy? Who y'all got? I think Drew's gonna cost one of them the title.
It's not even going to be a triple threat yet. Nothing's even announced. They just have a program going on right now.
Dang. But it's going to end up being a triple threat.
Yeah, eventually. Probably at the Chamber. But probably not even in the Chamber because they haven't qualified matches, right?
Yeah, like I think Cody wins the Chamber. Jacob some way, somehow beats whoever the fuck. And then he gets added onto the match.
But it's like, who wants to see him and Drew McIntyre again, though? That's the thing.
That's why they're adding Jacob to the match.
Well, I don't mind Jacob being added to the match because that's what I called. But I'm like, y'all can't come up with a better way to do that.
It's the only way to do it. It's either a double pin where they both win, or they have a or like Cody and Jacob have a match. Jacob wins. She gets added onto it.
Or they could have just had Jacob win the Rumble and find a way for Cody to just get shoehorned in.
True. Like you could do it. could do it like that.
I believe most people pick Roman to win the Rumble. So
That's right. And you see what happened after he won the Rumble and he went to Raw. Raw had hit a spike.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. In front of people.
I'm
so
sorry.
I don't Rumble
I'm sorry, bro. I got
two people. How?
What?
Bro, I'm sorry. I got two things to say about that. Number one, Roman did not need to win the Rumble to get a title match. He's Roman Reigns. And two, you're going after a belt that you buried literally 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. That's the same thing I was saying too. I was preferring him to go spin the block on this dude, Mac and Savage. That would have made sense to me because it's like that's SmackDown is your kingdom. Go back and reclaim your kingdom.
I believe we got two White family won the Rumble.
Like I heard,
Jay
I heard rumors that that Seth is going to get added onto the match because Braun is hurt. Is going to be out for Mania.
God, please don't do that.
But I think what they should do, and they better do, is that just put Seth up against Bronson. Bronson has been killing people for the past year. Give him his opportunity.
They need to kill the Vision. That's what they need to do.
He's
completely.
He's literally been mass executing people for the past year.
Well, now they have no choice. Bronson's out. Now they got to move up Bronson Reed.
He killed LA Knight twice. He killed Seth 3 times.
And joined him.
If I was WWE, sorry to cut you off. If I was WWE, I would break up the Judgment Day, maybe split one of them.
Yes.
Raquel
funny,
is out.
Funny.
Roxanne is injured. JD is injured. You only got Raquel, Liv, and Dom and Finn. Carlito's gone. Edge left WWE. Rhea is on her tag team title with Io, and Damien's on SmackDown. Judgment Day needs to go away. Go. It's 2026. We're done with
totally agree.
Do you think y'all tired of the Judgment Day always in the clubhouse playing 2K?
Yeah,
Triple H is not doing nothing with the Judgment Day. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Go ahead, so
I was talking to a friend early this week, and he was just talking about wrestling stuff, and he had mentioned something that I never noticed, and probably because I don't pay attention to WWE enough to notice it. And he was like, "Dude, why is every faction bad?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Every faction on WWE." He was like, "Every faction on WWE is not good." And I was like, let me think about it. I was like, yeah, Division sucks. Judgment Day sucks. Wyatt 6 sucks. Family Tree sucks. I was like, holy shit, you're right. How do you have 4 factions and they're all ass? I've never seen that
crazy.
Before. I've never seen a company have 4 factions and literally all of them are dead. There's no life.
I could explain that.
You got motherfuckers paper for Triple H. He's like, oh, just give Triple H a chance. Oh, don't complain about everything. Yes, I'm complaining about everything. He sucks.
Well, I could answer why. The family tree lost over 30 matches before they got the tag titles. The Judgment Day is overdone. They ran for too long. The Wyatt 6 were hot when they debuted, but then they cooled them off. And the Vision are but 2 of their guys are injured, and they have no direction or chemistry together. So, yeah.
And no, when it comes to the Vision, they was a dumb stable from Jump Street. Them coming together made no sense. That's how when stables. Well, most stables, they come together for a reason. They'll have a name and they'll have a mission. These dudes didn't have no name, they didn't have no mission, they didn't have nothing. They just came together boom, pow, surprise.
Here's my take, bro.
If they would have kept it as
y'all remember the old school factions the NWO used to be good, Evolution.
They all have purposes. They had NWO had a purpose.
The Heenan family.
Evolution had a purpose. They have purposes, and they had a
The
name.
NWO didn't have a purpose. They just
Yes,
they
they
just got
did.
everybody from
They
WWE
did at
to do
The
first.
it.
purpose was in their name. The New World Order. They taking shit over.
They had
That
a
was
purpose
Yeah.
at first until like the late
Their faction was
2000s.
95 wrestlers deep. How is that?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
But also when it also comes to factions, some of the best factions didn't name themselves either. Like the Four Horsemen, they didn't call themselves that. They were just like, we're the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and it caught on, and they just kept saying it and saying it. Jake the Snake's the one that came up with the Legion of Doom. They used to be a whole team.
Hogan almost killed it day one when he called it the New World Organization. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy, bro. When it comes to factions in WWE, I got two things to say. The first
Exactly,
thing is the reason
Ballet.
why
Exactly. Go ahead, Toby.
the reason why factions suck in current day WWE is because they don't book them for a story. They book them to kill time, specifically the Judgment Day. Like the way that they're booked to just eat up television time per week. You know, like the Judgment Day is a great example. Like drama backstage, drama in the ring, constant arguments. It's just eating up TV time. It's like, hey, how can we eat up TV time? How can we eat up segments? But they're not actually trying to, like, tell a coherent story. But the second reason they suck, and I'm going to be that guy, I don't give a fuck. For a long time, WWE gave up on factions. Are we just not going to talk about that? They had factions like...
I was about to say that shit, but I was waiting for you to speak. I was going to say WWE is never focused on a faction. They don't even like having tag teams. Tag teams used to be forever.
Yeah. They had factions like in the 80s, the 90s, and like the early 2000s. And like by the PG era, like they stopped. See, the real reason why Triple
They
H
stopped before that.
I mean, no, they still had factions. You had Evolution and the Ruthless Aggression. You had the Cabinet. You had
You had the Ministry of Darkness, but they don't even like tag teams. So factions are just have factions to say you got factions.
Right, but the real reason why they tried to bring back factions is because AEW was bringing back factions. That's why AEW brought back factions, and they was making factions cool again. And they saw that shit, and they was like, "Oh shit, let's do factions too." They started copying them. Oh wait, they do post scrums. Okay, let's do post scrums too. They started copying them. I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah, it's great that you're that guy, but AEW took that from New Japan. So what are you saying?
I didn't say they didn't.
I agree with you, Terry Davis. I agree with you. They packed this dude up before he even started.
And Logan Paul should have never been added. Damn, Austin Theory. The fuck?
Quick question, y'all.
Like the stable should have never existed. The stable has been a hindrance to all their careers. Period. Look what he doing on Logan Paul. Logan Paul is not even the same anymore.
Logan Paul sucks. Skip.
You tripping?
He does
not suck.
Yes, he does.
How does he suck? What you mean?
He sucks.
I just don't want to see him. That's just me.
Well, yeah, because you feel the type of, but you can't say when he's in the ring. You can't say when he's in the ring and when he cut promos, he sucks.
He sucks.
But he's a spot monkey. He's a spot monkey, is what he is, which is crazy. Yeah. He's a spot monkey, which is crazy. Nah, but what's crazy about it is Logan Paul is a spot monkey, and that's exactly the shit that fans be bitching about with AEW. I'm like, Logan Paul is a spot monkey, motherfuckers, and y'all cheer him.
Yep, that's because WWE fans are fickle.
I want you guys to do this that are Logan Paul fans. Just very quickly, just name one great match Logan Paul has had since entering into the company.
Oh, please, you can do that with just about any wrestler nowadays. I've seen some good matches, but it's hard to find great ones.
Yeah, a couple of decent matches. Right. He had a good match with Roman Reigns. He had a good match with Cody Rhodes.
Roman Reigns carried him. Cody Rhodes carried him. Seth Rollins carried him.
That's not fair either. A lot of great wrestlers get carried too. I mean, I'm not gonna.
It's still a good match nonetheless. I never said he was a ring. I never said he was a ring general.
They're going to put him against Bad Bunny, and oh my god, he's going to fucking crash when that happens.
No, they're going to put him in the ring with good people. I'm just saying Logan Paul carries his work. I give him that. Like when he's in the ring, he does do his part.
I can't believe I'm in this. He fucking sucks. He's a horrible.
I never said he didn't. I said he does his part. You don't have to yell about it. All I said was he does his part.
I'm done. He sucks. I'm done.
You're not dead.
No, he said he's done. He said that. He said he's
Oh.
done.
I'm like, he's not dead. You don't have to be dead.
I
No.
don't hate Logan Paul. I don't hate him. Like as far as wrestling's concerned, like as a person, yeah, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, not complete.
Yeah, as a wrestler, I don't hate him. My only thing is like you don't bring anything to the product because you're not committing. So
he's also taken away from people that actually work. He also takes away spots from people that actually work.
Right.
He's there every week now. He's there every week now.
That's because he has no choice now.
Right? Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm waiting on him to actually commit and give us a story that actually means something. And so far,
he's not going to do that
yet. Well, I don't expect him to. So.
So I guess Tyler agrees with you, Black Star. Huh? He said that was a good take, Tyler.
Yeah. Hey, I never said this take was bad. Like I said, I just don't. I'm like, he does suck, but at the same time, at least he carries himself in the ring. Like whether he's commanded to or not, he does his part.
I don't care. I like him as a performer. Like him as a person, not so much. But him as a performer,
as long as he doesn't become a face, just stay arrogant here and we'll be fine. Just be yourself, buddy.
Logan Paul will never be. Logan Paul tried to be a face when he fought Roman, and that didn't work at all. So I don't think it would work.
Let's move on.
Who brought up Logan?
No, somebody else brought up Logan. I didn't bring up Logan.
I said who, not you. I said who.
Logan can be the next. Logan can be the next Miz. He just has to commit. He hasn't committed yet.
But Miz always wanted to be a wrestler, though. And the Miz always wanted to do it. Like he started from nowhere.
Yo, speaking of the Miz, did he break his nose last week?
No.
He adjusted it.
He didn't break his nose. No, he didn't break his. No, he didn't break his nose. He showed face tonight. He looked fine.
Good.
Because if he broke his nose during that match and he cracked it back in place, he's a G for that.
Hey, yo, he's taking a lot of hits.
This is tough.
I give Miz his flowers, so like.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I guarantee you, nobody thought he would last this long, much less 20 years. So.
Yeah, they tried to kick him out early. They tried to make him quit. He wouldn't.
I think this is for you, Black Star. I think Terry Davis is talking to you, Black. So he said, to be fair,
Bad Bunny had two great matches. I mean, well, yeah, he only fought like who? Damian Priest and that tag team match, right?
Yeah. Well, was it Rey Mysterio? No, was it?
I don't know if it was.
Yeah,
I don't remember who he fought.
Against Priest and Bunny. Mm-hmm.
Okay, God. Oh wow! Oh God, man! What they did to John Morrison is a crime too.
Priest carried him. And
yeah.
Like he did good, but again,
he's not a wrestler. It was a gimmick.
To put Logan Paul to say that, like, oh, he's good, to dismiss all the bad shit that he's done. He's done prior to getting to WWE, and while still being in WWE, still doing bad shit.
Oh, well, you got to talk.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Black. So I was saying that, as a person, I'm not really too fond of him, but him in the square circle and
like I said, I don't separate the talent from the person. I can't do it.
Oh shit! If that's the case, you probably want to like a lot of motherfuckers in the wrestling industry. There's a lot.
I don't like a lot of motherfuckers in the wrestling industry.
At least you stand. At least you stand on it, Blackstar. I'll give you that. Unlike the IWC,
right? Because if we wanted to talk about bad people and great wrestlers, Shawn Michaels would still be there.
Oh God, he's number one. Oh God, he's number one.
Didn't Stone Cold get accused of being a woman beater and all that? Like shit.
He pleaded no contest.
That's why Deborah divorced him. Yeah.
Yeah, like
and his first wife divorced him too.
Yep, and his first, yeah.
Yeah.
But he stole her from another wrestler. Like his first wife was the wrestler of Chris Adams, and he said Chris Adams was a piece of shit. But I'm like, dude, you were beating up people too.
Exactly. Like you ain't no saint. Yeah.
Like that black British
Austin
shit.
was very lucky. He was lucky he got his rise before the internet blew up. Because if that shit happened a couple of years later, that would have been
Yeah,
game
he would have
over.
been cooked. He would have been cooked.
And
Yeah,
also,
that would have been ball game over.
oh, most wrestlers, if the internet was around in the 80s, they'd all be gone.
Shawn Michaels
Oh,
would
my-
have canceled.
Shawn
Would have been canceled the hell and back.
Hell yeah.
Bro, okay, that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine Shawn Michaels in the 90s having like late 97, 98 Shawn Michaels on Twitter? Good Lord.
I'm
No,
telling you,
the 80s rockers.
yo, the Attitude Era, if Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, was around at that time, geez Louise.
Razor
Oh,
would have
man.
been Razor would have been canceled the hell and back. Kevin Nash would have been canceled the hell and back. Hogan would have been canceled 10 times over.
You know what else is funny about that? It's just like you know how many wrestlers would be sitting there going, "I was hacked."
New Jack,
New Jack would be like, "Yeah, I said it."
Oh, New
I was
Jack,
saying
forget
if New
about
Jack
it.
is to be believed, if New Jack is to be believed, like they were basically taking turns on Sunny every day for some coke. So
I believe
Oh,
it,
man. Oh, my
Sadly, I
God,
believe
man.
it.
that's
But it still makes
that's
me
what
sad
Jack
because
said.
Chris Candido did
Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Did
what
you hear
yeah, that's
what
what Jack said. Jack said he went to the back one time. He was looking for some tape because he was going to do some he was going to show some color in a match, and so he was looking for some tape, to put the blade in the tape. And he went to
Yeah.
I guess he was like somewhere like in the custodial area, like where custodians or shit. And he saw like a line of guys, and he thought like, okay, I guess someone's like selling food or whatever. He was like, I don't smell any food. What's the line for? So he just kind of like stood in line to see what it was about. Like, what's going on here? Like, what is this? Like a fucking like bake sale? Like, what is it? And it turned out like it was like a line of dudes just going in a closet, just taking turns of Sunny, just so they get some blood.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I
Straight
believe
up.
No,
I
it
would
made me mad.
definitely. I believe
It made
that
me
a lot of
mad for Chris Candido because Chris Candido was my boy, and I was like, "Damn,
I'm
why
like,
are you
bro,
such a
your
cuck?"
wife.
He was a
I'm like,
cuck.
yo, oh
Cuck
God,
Candido.
clearly, man, you let your wife get passed around by the locker room, Jesus, that
Brett
could
might
never
be hated of the
be.
year
That
again.
bothers me. The fact that he let that happen and he passed on pussy for it. Like his brother was like,
Word. I'm like, bro, your wife. I'm like, bro, your wife is cheating. Why not you? Good Lord.
like his brother was sitting there going, he had offers from all kinds of people, porn stars, everything, and then he just like wouldn't do it. He's like, nah, I'm faithful. I'm like, man, you better get your ass over there.
She had that whip appeal, B. Had that
That was
dude.
crazy.
He didn't know if he was coming or going when he came
And
to
bro,
that squad.
But he was getting offered ass from girls that are hotter than Sonny. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like who though? Especially at that time. At that time, like Sonny was a bad bitch, even though she was a cum bucket.
He could have had prime Jenna Jameson. He had there was a few offers outside, but like one of the most famous was Jenna Jameson that I know of.
Tito Ortiz had Jenna Jameson. That's not a very good price.
This is pre-Tito. It's pre-Tito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when Tito was that's when the Huntington Beach bad boy.
Yeah, man.
This was when wrestling was bigger than the UFC because the UFC wasn't a thing yet. It was still Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Speaking of imbeciles.
Oh man.
Ballet said Shawn Michaels twerker was he said, I'm hurting.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yo,
Brett might be hater of the year again.
Like of course Brett's hater. Brett's never lost a title. No one he's undefeated in hate.
Before y'all continue on, you heard Sexy Red basically doing a cover to Beat It, Michael Jackson's Beat It.
Oh God, don't bring that up, please.
Skip.
Instead of saying beat it, instead of us saying beat it, she's saying eat it. Just eat it.
Oh God.
That's Weird Al there. So Weird Al should be pissed.
You know what I hate about Sexy Red? Man? Girls like that. Like girls like that, the girls who are like the most sexual, like those are the ones that like don't take showers. Like, walk it off.
Like, why don't you go brush your breath?
Bro, this is the same chick. This is the same chick that called her line of lip gloss gonorrhea. So yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
What?
Yeah.
I wish I was making that up, but
Yeah,
I'm
she
not.
had like different.
I wish you
flavors.
was.
Like gonorrhea green and chlamydia blue, all types of weird shit. Like, what is this? This is gross.
How you know what colors they are, lady? That's my question.
That's
Because I'm
that's the
tapped
most
in.
disturbing part. How the hell?
Because I'm tapped into
How you
hip
know
hop
what
and
color
rap.
it is?
Right.
I'm tapped into hip hop and rap, my dude. What the fuck?
Oh my god, man!
I don't
Like,
care
what
if
are
a
we
lady's
doing
sexual. I
here?
don't care if it's sexual, but come on. Be sexual as you want to be, but they used to be tact. What happened?
Yeah, there's no boundaries anymore.
Nah, but
There
like
used to be tact to it all.
a fan offered Brett to sign his HBK Funko Pop, and Brett said no.
Sounds about right.
back.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right.
You said what? You said
Okay.
a fan?
Wait.
Fan?
I got a question for the internet. I need one of y'all to do any Kendrick Lamar diss track, but have Bret Hart's voice on it. Let Bret Hart do. I want Bret Hart to be. I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you walk. I just want to hear that.
Oh god, that would be fantastic.
4 out of 10.
That'd be fantastic.
We don't want to hear you say wrestle no more.
Can you imagine being Brett and like you go back home? Like imagine Brett, right? Like you just defended the title. You know, you travel to like fucking Germany. You travel to the United Kingdom. You travel to Australia. You're beat up. You're tired. You get on the plane, first class. You go back home. I can't wait to see my boo. I can't wait to see my kids. You go in the door, and the first thing you see is your son saying, "Daddy, are you having an affair with Sonny?"
That's why he wanted to whip this dude Shawn Michaels' ass. He was like, "You, oh man."
Yeah,
I'd be pissed off too. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like,
Imagine
they wanted to do that to Owen. Remember, they wanted him to have a storyline with Sonny, and Owen's like, "I got a wife and kids at home." No, that's why they asked him to do the Blue Blazer thing.
just imagine if you're Bret Hart and you're still hating Goldberg 30 years later.
Hey,
I probably would.
at least he's consistent. I give him that.
Yeah,
he packed him up indefinitely. I'll be mad too.
you ruined my career, Bill.
As a matter of fact, didn't this dude in the Gunther match when he went up against Gunther, he cracked the referee's ribs. I'm like, this dude is still reckless. How you crack the referee's ribs?
I think what sucks the most about
Didn't
it
he get the
is, like,
Undertaker?
right before. What are you saying?
Didn't he get the Undertaker a concussion?
Yeah,
At Sweet Shouty Money?
Yeah.
he almost dropped. He almost dropped Taker on his neck with that.
Like,
Yeah.
Goldberg is
Saudi
fucking dangerous, man. Like, fuck Gold Bum.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, the worst thing about it is, like, right before they had their match in WCW, like, the only thing Brett told him was, "Whatever you do, don't hurt me," and that's what happened. Like, almost like he jinxed it.
Right.
It's like he did that shit on purpose, right? Like, I literally told you, don't do that, and that's exactly what you did. It's like, it seems like he did it on purpose just to be petty.
He walked up to Hogan and slapped him after not giving him the rub pause.
Yeah.
And Hogan just stood there and just got slapped. He didn't even do nothing. Yeah, because Hogan was.
After Yoko Bandai dropped him at least once in that King of the Ring match, and mind you, he had to wrestle again later on that night.
Yeah, Canadians don't let it get twisted, man. Canadians, they can fight. They don't fuck around. Brett, Jericho.
Brett can throw.
Right.
They can fight.
Goldberg got put in the headlock by Jericho. Face locked his ass.
I still remember that WrestleMania match, man. Imagine Bret Hart dropping the belt to Yoko, only for him to drop it to Hogan in the same night.
And then he had the money in the bank. The briefcase was invisible.
And then the crazy part about it is the next pay-per-view, Hogan drops it back to Yoko, only for Bret to beat Yoko a month later. So, like, what the fuck was the point?
Like,
I knew that was.
Thinking about all the. You know what's funny though? You think about all the. Oh,
hold on. Ballas,
I know. I said sorry.
No, you good. You good. We all knew she was gonna retain though, but she finally got a title defense. Won. Now what?
And Jade won. Jade won with a one-arm jaded. I'll give her that.
Really? What?
Nice.
Yeah, she hit.
All I was gonna say was
she hit the jaded with one arm.
when it came to Goldberg, I think Regal was right. Remember, Regal didn't fall for that shit. That's why he got in trouble. He's like, this fool will probably hurt me. I gotta kick his ass.
I think Regal exposed him early. Like you could tell, Goldberg didn't know what he was doing.
He stays hating on him 30 years later. That is impressive.
What happened was, and I've been there before. My dad actually took me there many years ago. I saw it one time. I didn't go inside the building. I was outside the building. The WCW power plant, they didn't teach people how to wrestle. They basically just did military drills. The way they train people. Yeah, like they didn't have many graduates. Like Goldberg was one, the Giant was one. There was a few others, but the way that they were trained, they weren't trained on like how to sell. Yeah, right. They were not trained on how to sell, how to take spots, how to tell stories. Basically, what they did the type of training that you would see like in the Marines and shit. It would be like, okay, go in the ring and like run the ropes 50 times. Go outside and pick up this weight and like do like 100 sit-ups or stuff. Like it was like, we're going to see how tough you are type of training, but they didn't do any actual like fundamentals. They didn't learn how to wrestle. And so since Goldberg came from football, he already had a good look and he already knew how to tackle people. Like when he did the spear for the first time, like it wasn't his first opponent, Hugh Morris, right? Hugh Morris. Right.
Yep.
Hugh Morris told the story like when they worked the first match, Hugh Morris didn't even know what Goldberg's finish was because he was like, "Hey, Bill, what's the finish?" And then Bill was like, "Do you trust me?" And he was like, "Yeah, why?" And Bill was like, "Hold on," and he just speared him. He didn't even tell him. He just fucking speared him. He didn't even let him know what he was going to do.
Oh hell nah!
Yeah, I can't work.
I can turn me on.
Yeah, I can never work with somebody like that, man. That's wild. I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me.
Do you trust me, nigga? I don't know you. The fuck you mean?
I don't know you enough.
Like I just met you. Like I just met you today, man. Like what are we doing? I just met you today.
I don't know. And they're telling me I'm supposed to lose to you.
Word. I don't even know what your finishing move is. So like, what are we doing? Right. Like you could have at least told me what your finishing move is so I know when the match is over, but you didn't even tell me nothing. Like,
oh, wait, can I ask y'all a question real quick? Have y'all been seeing this crap that the IWC been saying about Obafemi? They're like, he's the next Goldberg. I'm like, no, Obafemi actually has wrestling skill.
Yeah, Obafemi can actually work.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know. That's terrible, man.
I think they just give people that name because, you know, if you're a dominant wrestler, they automatically equate you to a Goldberg or a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but he can talk. He can work.
But did you hear what Oba said during like a podcast?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
When he said like, "Oh, Raheem."
Yeah, that right. They need to stop with that Raheem Rhodes shit, B. Like this dude, they gave him that name because he's fucking a black girl, B. Come on, son.
I blame the internet. I told you, I blame the internet for that. They the ones that ran with that shit. Yeah.
Black people need to stop inviting white people to the barbecue over little simple, stupid shit. That'd be the issue. Oh, you know the name of that rap song? Oh, you invited to the cookout. What? That's it?
I'm telling you.
Actually, I got a different opinion about that. Invite them to the cookout, but remind them they can get. There's not enough ass being doled out at these cookouts anymore. There used to be ass whoopings doled out for offense. There used to be ass whoopings doled out. I said there used to be ass whoopings doled out at the cookout. They're not doling out the ass whoopings like they used to.
Hold on. Quick
I
question.
told you, go back to gatekeeping, damn it.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Quick question though. So you're not going to invite Brett? Because Brett was cool with Bad News Brown. Brett has a black wife. Brett has salt and pepper all over his ass.
I would invite Brett not because he has a black wife, but because
we grew up on Brett. You know what I'm saying? Like Brett was good in the hood, and it wasn't forced. And we didn't say, "Oh, we love Brett because he likes black women." No, it was genuine love for Brett.
Right.
And also, do you remember? Did you remember when he told that story about how they wanted to set up the thing with the Hart Foundation, destroying the Nation of Domination room. Yeah. And Brett was like, I'm not with any of that. He's like, I'm not even close to racist. Get that shit out of my face. Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have believed. Nobody would have believed it. So, like,
exactly.
Hey, look at the fuck out of here. Tell he's in the races. Yeah, he said that goofy shit. You could tell that was his first piece of some black pussy saying some goofy shit like that.
That Dynamite promo.
Yeah, I told you. Ever since that Dynamite promo, the internet been running with that shit. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah, like knock that shit off. It's corny.
It's a shame because I thought they would have blamed it on Dusty Rhodes first. I mean, he was the first black dude cosplaying.
And I heard he was a big racist. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, he was a big cosplayer too. I can be a black guy. I'm like, Dusty, you are blonde hair. All of a sudden, he's got an afro.
Dusty, though. I think like it was like it was like one of those I think like it was him.
The person who is a real racist, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna give this person.
Wait, hold on. So let Black Saw finish. Go ahead, Black Saw.
I think like it was like one of those like Japanese wrestlers that wrestled in WCW. I forgot his name though. He faced Vader a long time ago.
What, Muda?
Huh?
Muda?
No, I never heard nothing about him.
No. There was like another white dude that faced Vader the night that Vader had his eye popped out.
Oh, Stan Hansen?
Yeah.
There you go, him.
Yeah. The lariat.
It was Stan Hansen, Dusty, and like a black dude, and like they're all in the car at the same time. And like Dusty looked at his mirror and saw a Klan rally, and he told the black guy to like lay down. And the black guy was like looked at him like, "What are you doing?" He said, "We're in a Klan rally. Like you have to disappear."
Oh, that wasn't Stan Hansen. That was somebody else. Dick Murdoch, I think.
Yeah, Dick Murdoch. He was a huge racist, and he did not care. He stood 10 toes on that shit.
Yeah, there were a lot of racists. I know the one that it kind of got. Which Dark Side episode was that? It was the Korea one when they went to Korea. The one where Hawk, Road Warrior,
that
Hawk,
Irish dude. You mean? Wasn't he that Irish dude or something?
No, it was Hawk. When they went into Korea that time in WCW, Road Warrior Hawk got into a fight with Too Cold, and he called Too Cold the N-word. Remember? And then Scott Norton tried to play defense and say, "Oh, Hawk was." What did he say? He said Hawk was drunk and he was tired. I was like, "Reach around, Scott. I don't care how tired you are. You don't say the N-word like that if it's not how you feel deep down."
Yeah. Like there's some people.
I never heard that about Hawk, and I was a huge Road Warrior fan. I never heard that about Hawk. It could be true. I don't know.
There's some people in wrestling that might be like perceived as a racist, but they're just assholes. Like Scott Steiner, he's just an asshole.
Yeah, but Scott Steiner's never took it racially. Scott Steiner's just been an asshole. He never said no racial.
Black just said, he literally just said that.
he said about Samoa Joe. He's like Samoa Joe ain't Samoan. I don't fool but like Samoans. Samoa Joe ain't Samoan. Like, oh God.
Oh man.
But yeah,
go ahead. What you was gonna say from before? Go ahead.
Yeah, I highly advise JR just fucking admit that the racist shit that he was on, because like the receipts are out to you, my dude. Like Devon had no reason to lie about that shit, my guy.
And
Ron Killings already called it. Yeah, Ron Killings called him out.
Yeah.
Wrestling's a white man's sport.
I did want to ask you guys, anybody watching No Surrender? Anybody watching that shit?
I know Trey Miguel just won the international belt from Stax, but
really,
God, that idiot.
Yeah, Trey Miguel they made Trey Miguel champion.
Okay.
He cashed in his Feast or Fired case and won the belt.
Yeah. So what the fuck is Stax Lorenzo gonna do, huh? He's a Fanoke. What he's gonna do now, huh?
Who the fuck? Who cares? He was the weakest member of that whole group.
Like he's in that fourth generation stable with him, Pillman's kid, Santino's kid.
Speaking of Pillman's kid, I know he feel like an idiot right now. What is he doing? Not a damn thing.
Right.
He's in that. Like they're trying
He
to
was
build
only good in MLW when he was teaming up with Davey Boy's kid and Teddy when Teddy wasn't a fuck up. Like as a unit, all three of them were cool. But as a singles, yeah, nobody was ever fucking with him like that. No.
Davis said that he'd invite Brett to the cookout playing simple. That he told Fizzy he was gonna knock his ass out, then actually did it.
Right. Right.
I don't know what cookout he's talking about. Judging by your avatar, you look like an old white man. I don't know if that's you or not.
Oh boy.
Who the fuck this?
What's good, C-Flu? Oh, Ludwig Borger, fuck him.
Oh god, he was the worst one.
He was ahead of his time. He was basically
He's ahead of Nah, but when it comes to the MMA type shit, like his style, yeah. But that's
no, he's not talking about that. He's racist, so he's compared to Trump.
Oh, I thought that's what he meant, though. He was ahead of his time when it came to the MMA shit. But
both, yeah.
Both, right? You know what's a funny thing? No, like, I think his wife was glad that he was dead. Like, that's how bad he was.
I don't blame her. Shit. She regretted her life choices.
He made a racist rock song and still won the election. That is something that is beyond special.
Shit, look at the times you're living in now with this goofball in the office.
And Donald Trump would probably give him a position in office if he found out who he was.
Right. That's a great man right there. That right there's a great man. Give that man a steak.
No. He said on his song, he said fuck gay people and fuck black people.
And in reference to Trump, I got some breaking news here. According to this report I'm reading, they already got security ready in Australia, and they got a group of security folks taking away any anti-ICE signs and shirts in case they try to stop.
They did that in Ontario already.
People are gonna sneak them in, bro. You can't stop people from chanting how they want to feel, bro. So
yes,
exactly. Even if you do take their signs, they still gonna chant the shit if they want. Like
I said,
fuck ICE and fuck Trump. I don't even eat Cheetos like that anymore because of Trump punk ass.
I told y'all.
I'm still trying to figure out how
the man's father, Tony Khan's father, donated $1 million to the Trump campaign.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They're
that's fine. That's fine. You can listen. Here's the thing, right? Yeah, that's fine. Like, yeah, TK's family, like they're Republicans, whatever. Like, that's cool, whatever. But that being said, TK is still smart enough to give positions to people who have different political.
I don't care. Fuck him.
No. What I'm saying is, he still gives other people platforms. You should care. You're not going to have somebody. Nobody in WWE is going to have a fuck ICE shirt. No one in TNA is going to have a fuck ICE shirt.
What he is at heart is a child pedophile, or is a pedophile lover. Just because of the tax breaks, he wants to sell his soul because of tax breaks. Fuck him.
I mean, that's most Republicans, though. That's not just.
And also the tax breaks are not even going to be for him. I hope he knows that. Like,
yeah,
like motherfucker, you know these tax breaks ain't for you, right? They're for billionaires.
Fucking Dave Chappelle's he's one of the GOAT comedians, and he fucking sold out just because of the tax breaks. Because once he made a certain amount of money, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Did he sell out to the Saudis? Not the Trump though.
Yeah, but he said that though. He said that from the gate. He said, this works out more for me. I don't know why all these whites like him. That's exactly how he said it.
The comedian who's really crashing out.
I'm gonna remember that for next time, my dude, because I'm just judging from your avatar, but I'm gonna remember that for next time. I got you, my guy. That's a hell of a mix too. Afro-Irish and Navajo.
That's fire.
Yeah,
but I was gonna ask, what is the Australian thing with Trump anyway? Like I was watching back before the elections, I would watch Sky News, which is Australian news, Sky News Australia, and they would always be defending this guy. And I'm like, you guys aren't even in the same continent.
Right.
He probably doesn't even. He probably thinks y'all motherfuckers are like a third world country. Well, technically,
What's good, Dynasty? How you feeling, my
Basically,
dude?
what it is, bro, without going on a conspiracy theory and without going on a tangent, it basically goes like this: Hollyweird is basically a prostitution sting. Okay, they've been doing this
Duh.
pedophilia. They've been doing this pedophilia shit for years, and groomers and predators look out for each other, and that's basically what's going on. So,
In
Yeah.
real time, like literally right in front of it is worse than that. They're eating. Oh my god.
bro, they're not even hiding it anymore. That's what's even crazier. Like, I
uh,
remember
It's
back.
like
I remember back then. I remember back then. We at least would have to discover the shit. But now
And
it's
like the
right.
weirdest,
It's right in our faces that it's
like the
fucked up.
and
weirdest,
then what they're
like the
doing now, well, actually, I can't say what they're doing now because this has always been a thing in politics, and everybody here in the roundtable like already knows this. So this is really like for any younger listeners out there who don't know. Whenever there's like a serious problem, and again, this is for any younger listeners, you'll tend to notice that whenever there's a serious problem,
they always
there's
hide it.
always a distraction
Yep.
to
yeah.
distract you from that. So, like a
Mhm.
couple of days ago, that shit went viral where someone on Trump's Twitter posted a video of Obama and Michelle as monkeys, a very
Yep.
racist
Yeah.
video.
Oh
As soon as I
god.
saw that shit, I was like, bro, it's a fucking distraction. They're just trying to get people to focus on something other than the Epstein files.
It didn't
That's what
work.
that is.
It didn't
Exactly,
work
exactly. I
because the
saw
Epstein
right
files
through it.
came right back.
And that's the thing that
Right.
killed me. It's
That's
like,
why I
yo,
didn't com.
we
That's why I
could
never
walk and chew
commented
gum
on
at
it.
the same time. We could walk, and that's the thing that always killed me with that. Like, just throw one thing out there, and we all just gonna flock to that one thing. You see, the
But
internet
the
is
part,
it's everything going on the internet. Everybody's not gonna be focused on just one thing. That never works.
Nope.
the
Also,
part that pissed
the
me.
Twitter account that posted that was Trump's official Twitter. I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
want to say that this story makes no sense because whenever Trump posts anything on Twitter, they always say, "Oh, that's Trump." But that time when the photo of the monkeys was posted, they said, "Oh no, it wasn't Trump. It was an aide." So why is it Trump like 99% of the time, but the 1% is a blatantly racist post? It's not Trump. So that means at best it wasn't Trump, but at worst, some random intern has the Twitter account of the most powerful person in the country. They can just post whatever they want.
Right.
What kind of administration is that? That makes no fucking sense.
That,
It's
that
just
I've,
dumb.
like,
Exactly.
but here's the part, right? I watched the hearing with the attorney general, right?
Yeah.
And like right behind right behind her, like there were the survivors there, right?
Yeah.
So like one of the senators was like, can you guys please stand up? And these are like, how many of you guys are willing to testify? All of them raised their hands. They said like, how many of you guys talked to the Trump administration? None of them raised their hands. I was like, huh? Aren't you supposed to, catch the pedophiles? Like didn't you campaign on that bullshit?
Because they be
I think the
caping for
funniest
that
thing.
shit.
I think the funniest thing that this whole thing brought up is all the people talking about MJ again. I'm like, number one, that guy's been gone for a while, and number two, I already knew this.
He ain't on the Epstein. He ain't on the Epstein files like y'all thought he was, bitch. Y'all owe him an
Exactly.
apology.
But that's how
Y'all
they
owe him an
deflect.
apology.
That's how they always deflect, though. They be like, "Oh, but what about this person? What about that?" No, motherfucker. What about this motherfucker Cheetos? Let's talk about that.
Like Clinton.
Well, my
like
favorite part about my favorite thing about
that's
MJ,
because
my favorite thing about his name being brought up with this whole thing was that there was like, number one, he built a place called Neverland Ranch, and apparently he was keeping kids from y'all because Macaulay Culkin and Nick both said that. But the other part of that made me laugh the hardest about it was, okay, if you are doing that stuff, why would you make a place tailored for kids? That's just ballsy.
Exactly. And why would you even put it out in the public for everyone to see? Like,
Yeah, that's
And
way.
to anybody
That's a
out
level
there,
of ballsy that nobody has.
Ballet. Exactly, ballet. They always deflect to right. Obama, all that. That's the first thing they do.
Yeah.
When you call out Trump's bullshit, they go right to, oh, well, what about what Obama did? If not a black person, they'll say Biden. They'll
And to
throw
anybody-
Biden out there.
And to anybody out, and again, this is for the younger folks, like, because officially the story has always been that, oh, well, Trump and Epstein, they had a fallout over, like, it was like a financial business deal. Oh, like Trump bought this or Epstein, but no, fuck that. No, the reason they
No.
fell out is the same reason why pimps fall out with other pimps. What happened was they had a very fruitful relationship. They were both perverts. They were both pedophiles. And what happened was fucking Epstein made a pass at one of Trump's daughters. And Trump was like, hey, bro, like, my daughter's off limits. And Epstein was like, I thought we was cool. Because, when you have like those two close friends that like, share everything, right? Oh, you don't mind, right? And Trump was like, nah, bro, you ain't fucking with my daughter. Like when two pimps are tight like that, you don't mess with the product. You don't mess with another pimp's product. That's like the one thing that you don't do. I hate to refer to someone's daughter, even though it's Trump's daughter. I hate to refer to that. I hate to refer to another woman as a product, but that's basically what she was. And so Trump was like, yeah, he's a piece of shit, but he's still a dad. So he's like, nah, no, don't fuck with my daughter, bro. And Epstein, he kept talking to her, and Trump was like, hey, yo, man, fuck this dude, and he cut him off. That's why, like, you don't have a fruitful business relationship like that for as long as they did, to just have a fallout over a fucking hotel or a money deal. Like, no, it was something personal. Whenever you have like rich, successful, powerful, wealthy dudes like that have a fallout, it's always over a woman. Always. That's what happened.
New York, here's the part though. The New York Giants owner is in this, which is just beyond sickening and weird. Then I believe the New York Giants owner, I believe the Dolphins owner, and I think the Eagles. Oh no, not the Eagles owner. It was the Patriots owner, Kraft. He's in it. I'm sitting there, looking at three of those fuckers. I'm thinking to myself, why aren't these three arrested yet?
There's a bunch of people that should be arrested that are not.
Yeah.
One of them. What also? I could think of a few off the rip.
So,
wait, real quick. The good thing about the SD. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say what Seafood has said real quick. Obama hasn't been in office in over a decade, and Trump's still talking shit about him. Right? He's obsessed.
Exactly. But you know what else? The Epstein files taught us. The best part about them is how many times they dropped the N-word, letting them know we weren't allowed there. Ain't it awesome?
Right. They did something. He was like, I said, hey, I'm a pedophile, but not no little black kids. Like, that's when I draw the line now.
No black people allowed.
Weirdo.
Like then they said Clinton is all over the place. It's all over the files, which is true. But the only reason why Clinton did it was because Trump was sucking his dick. That's the reason why.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Like
fucking weird ass. Oh man. The activity.
That's why I love when Clinton was like, release it all. I don't care. He's like, I'll take you with me.
The funny shit was when Trump was like, oh, I'm gonna release the files. They released the files and they seen this name all over that shit. He was like, why people keep talking about the files? Man, this like
motherfucker, this was a setup by the Democrats.
Right.
It's funny, man, because like the older I get, and like I think we all know like a celebrity like this, but the older I get, there's like I always think back and I look at certain celebrities and it's like, man, like this celebrity should have been like much bigger. Why weren't they much bigger? Like just some celebrity names that come to my mind. I think of people like Michael J. White or Freddie Prinze Jr. or Jennifer Love Hewitt or Maya. And it's like they could be so much bigger. Now that I'm older, and it's like I see what's going on. They saw the shit. They saw the game, and they're just like, nah, I'm good. They don't want to compromise themselves. And it's like, and if you look at Michael J. White, you look at Freddie Prinze, you look at Maya, you look at Jennifer Love Hewitt, they still look great. They don't have any implants, no scar. Like they still look. I mean, they've aged.
Didn't Jennifer Love Hewitt? Then she get like thick now. She a little thick now, right?
Yeah. Have you seen Maya? Wait, have y'all seen Maya? She put out some new. Maya looks great right now.
Maya's still a baddie, bro.
Yeah.
But the other part is the misconception about Michael J. White. He's a superstar in Asia.
Right.
Like he's a superstar in Asia for his martial arts. He wasn't known for that out here. He kind of was, but they knew him more.
like Michael Jai White, the only person who can literally whip your ass.
Yeah, but he's a huge star. They're trying to do another Undisputed movie with all the previous people from it, like him. They're trying to do. Like I saw a picture.
Boyka.
Yeah, they want they all want to do it, and I would see it. I want to see that, but they won't give it a proper theatrical release.
Well, wait, hold on. So Snipes and Ving Rhames. Also, remember they was in the first one. Snipes and Ving Rhames. They're gonna come back too.
Nah, I think they're just sticking with the martial arts ones. So I don't think even Snipes would be there, which would be a shame because Snipes could kick their ass too. People forget Wesley Snipes is a trained fighter.
Of course.
Anytime I ever talk about Michael J. White, I always tell folks, please watch Blood and Bone. Great movie. Just great.
Blood and
Bone's awesome. Falcon Rising was good. He's in a lot of movies where he just fights. But if you want to see something creepy with him, watch Toxic Avenger Part 2. He looks the same at 17 that he does now. The only difference is back in the day he had an afro. So he's in that movie. He was called Nunchuck Man. And I'm like, he's supposed to be 17. Yeah, it was a bit part. He was Nunchuck Man, the guy with the nunchucks. But it's just funny because I'm like, that's Michael J. White. And he looks the same. Except he has an afro in here. That was it.
I remember that, Terry Davis. I remember that when he won the Bruce Lee Jeet Kune Do successor tournament. Yeah, shouts go out to Michael J. White for winning that.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to say boo to Michael J. White because I wanted a Black Dynamite too. I don't give a damn. I wanted a part 2.
I know, Mike.
Y'all love that cartoon.
I love that movie. That movie, like, I watched that almost every day for a year.
That's just like Black Dynamite. It's like almost. I mean, it's great. It's like almost as good as Boondocks. It's like right up there. I think the funniest one they did was I think they did an episode where like Michael Jackson was like kidnapped by
an alien.
Cloned him. It was great. I laughed my ass off at that one.
But did you ever see the actual movie, the one that inspired the cartoon?
Oh yeah. I did see the movie.
I didn't see the whole thing of it. I seen like bits and pieces of the movie.
Nah, that movie goes ham.
There's like some shows that are just so freaking funny. Like the original Dragon Ball Z was just the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, but it takes like 20 episodes to finish one fight. Like,
yeah. I used to hate that.
King Piccolo.
Now the fight with Frieza was worse. Like that shit was like 40 episodes. I'm like, and 20 and half of them were just them standing in a stance. I'm like, good lord.
Charging
I ain't gonna lie, that's what made me lose my patience. That's what made me lose my patience with Dragon Ball Z because it's like, yo, can y'all motherfuckers do something? Or this dude Goku will be on his way to a fight. It took him like 5 episodes to finally get to the fight.
Yeah, that dude Frieza said the planet's gonna explode in 5 minutes. So when he said that, I was in 7th grade, and when it finally exploded, I was a sophomore in high school.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Like, bro, you said 5 minutes. That shit took like 5 years. The fuck?
Hey, you forgot about anime time. They do that on the anime time. Always works like that.
Time sits still.
When they throw a punch, they have a whole dialogue in their head. Oh man, this punch is coming at me. It's a move that I probably cannot duck. I cannot block it either. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's coming at me fast. And you're like sitting there going, move, motherfucker.
The only rivalry that withstands bread hate is fucking Vegeta and Goku. That shit.
As a matter of fact, did y'all watch that video? The shit from my dude Cool Callers when he was saying that the Saiyans represent black people.
Yeah,
really?
I've been saying that.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, it's a dude named Cool. Check that shit out, Anubis. It's a dude named Cool Callers. He's on YouTube. He was saying that the Saiyans is equal to to us black people.
They have
down lovely.
They had Frieza calling them monkeys. If that doesn't tell you what it was, I don't know.
And of course, he was a white supremacist, of course.
Yeah.
Frieza said it so smoothly. I was like, the fuck?
It almost was like you always had to stop and be like, wait, he's being a racist. That's how quick.
Are you serious? A Frieza fight was 20 episodes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Unbelievable, man.
I knew it.
And
I told you. I knew it.
Nowadays, that's 2 seasons.
Like Frieza, literally stopped and said, like, why am I listening to a monkey? I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Right.
But what's funny about that with the whole Saiyan Black comparison is I'm like, and we still claim Piccolo.
Right.
Like, we still claim Piccolo.
When it came to rapping, that was my alter ego. I used to call myself Piccolo's my alter ego when it came to rapping.
I think like a lot of video games and like cartoons and animes over the years have that character that's colored a different color, but you just know he's black. Like Piccolo, you know he's black. Knuckles from Sonic,
Skeeter.
you know he's black. Skeeter, he's blue. No, he's black.
Nah, B. I told you from
He's
before.
black.
I told you from before. Knuckles, Shadow's the one that's black. Knuckles is Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Well, look at the shoes. Just look at Knuckles' shoes. I'm like, Puerto Rican coded.
You know what I'm saying?
Or some Caribbean. He might be Dominican.
Shadow was the one that's black because he got the blick on him.
Yeah, Shadow's definitely from Brooklyn.
And he can't wait to slide, and he couldn't wait to slide on his ops because when he first came out, remember,
exactly,
his shoes were sliders. He had soaps on.
Exactly,
He was always sliding.
Yeah,
that kind of reminds me of the remember that Wayne's Brother episode when Marlon was trying to act crazy. He said Michael Jackson is Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
that's what Pop,
that's
senseless. Yeah, Pops.
That's from Senseless. That was Senseless. He said, Dennis Rodman got a coochie.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No surrender now.
I don't know. I'm not keeping track of it.
It's a pretty weak card, and they put the cards together just like with no type of
how
to most of the matches.
How is Eddie Edwards your main heel?
I don't know.
Just how?
This dude
Eddie Edwards is
already, man. We've been through this already, man. They don't know what they're doing.
You know he about to win that world title, right?
He is.
And that's because he's gonna be the only one who's left. Santana's gone.
Die hard Eddie Edwards.
So that's a triple threat going on right now, Ballet. Cody versus Sammy versus Jacob right now on SmackDown.
Yeah,
Cody
the match is on right now.
Was it Elimination Chamber qualifier?
Yeah. Let us know who wins, Ballet. Let us know who wins. I don't have sci-fi.
Yeah, you already know Cody won this match.
And Sci-Fi, they got it's going to be on Sci-Fi tonight and next week for the Olympics, but
yeah, for the Winter Games, yeah.
The CP network. I refuse to call it Sci-Fi. That's not how you spell Sci-Fi.
Yeah, they try to make it more cool and modern. SYFY.
That's I'm sure that's like as a black nerd, that offends me.
They showed anime for a cup of tea.
They used to Saturday mornings.
Yeah, they used to. Yeah,
used to come on Saturday mornings. The first time I saw Akira was on there. So did TBS though. TBS used to play anime.
So, okay, Alexa, she won her spot in the chamber. Okay.
Yeah, Bliss is in the chamber. They got Rhea and Tiffany Stratton in already. So
that's 3.
So far, I was just gonna say, so far for the men, they got Randy Orton, but
so it's gonna be Randy and Cody.
I was just gonna say, Alexa's
far Randy
okay.
and Cody.
Okay.
Alexa's okay. You know, I'm a married man now, but to be with Alexa, I probably have to be tipsy. You know, so
I kind of feel bad for Alexa. I kind of feel bad for Alexa's husband, though, right? Jesus Christ!
It came out of nowhere, though.
I caught on immediately, man. But I kind of feel bad for Alexa's husband, Ryan Cabrera, though. Like, the minute they found out that fans found out she was married to him, he got death threats out the ass. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm telling you, WWE fans is weird, B. Like, yo, you never gonna get a shot ever.
My favorite time was that time when Trish got inducted and she introduced her husband and the fans booed. That was good.
It's like, yo, what's wrong with y'all, B? Like, what? She's not supposed to have a life because y'all want to beat off to her?
Like, y'all niggas never had a chance.
Every medium fans do that. That happened with Selena when she announced she was engaged. But she was all like, Oh, please, you just wish it was you. I remember she said that in the word show. She was talking about how she's happy about her fiance, and the fans went, boo. She said, you just wish it was you.
Oh,
And that was the music.
I remember they did it with that dude Makazi when Sasha Banks was first married. Like
She
I
does
love
have dudes.
I love this. Well, now she's with Beast Mordos now, so I love to see you send him a death threat.
Right.
Sasha Mercedes is just weird. She just has weird taste in guys in general, but I'm not gonna make
Well, what do you want? She's Mercedes. I don't hold it against her. I can't hold it against her. Not my job to actually. Who you loves your business.
Yeah.
So yeah, B. Kyle Fletcher, 2-time TNT champ. Like, so he's gonna go up against Briscoe tomorrow.
Yeah, in a ladder match.
Tomorrow's basically a pay-per-view. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, like
for free. For free. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Damn, and I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna be at work. Valentine's Day. So yeah, I'm at Valentine's Day and I gotta close. It's gonna be crazy. I'm a restaurant worker, so it's gonna be hell.
It's gonna be
damn.
Wow. Get that money though. I know you're
gonna that's gonna be a big paycheck though.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm off. I don't go back until Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, because Monday is President's Day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you guys see the God of War? They're going to be doing a remake.
Yeah.
Cool.
I saw that.
Wait,
so TC Carson's back.
PlayStation's State of Play, right?
Yep, State of Play.
Well, they're gonna do another remake of God of War?
No, not a remaster, a straight up remake.
Yeah, remake. Mm-hmm.
They did remake. Man, they remade it from before.
That was a remaster.
No, it was a remake.
Oh no, that's more of a continuation.
I guess in a way.
No, they're going back to the old school. They're bringing back TC Carson and stuff. They even released a 2D game for it too, called Sons of Sparta, where you get to see Kratos when he was a kid. It's pretty cool.
Really? I didn't know about that.
They released it. Yeah, they phantom dropped it yesterday. It's on the PSN store right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out after the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it's like $25. It's not expensive.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for 2D games anyway. Like I'm glad Castlevania finally got something coming out.
I'm glad they about to drop a John Wick game.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Oh yeah,
that game's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the Uncharted games, I'm down.
Yes.
And they're bringing back DOA and it's gonna be free to play. I was a huge DOA fan.
DOA, they bringing that. Yeah, it's gonna be this year when it comes to gaming and movies, it's gonna be a fun year, B.
I can't wait for Wolverine. I can't wait for that game.
Oh, you already know, my dude. I'm locked in.
Oh, that shit's gonna be crazy.
I'm so locked in when it comes to Wolverine. I might have to be like, yo, I'm not doing the show tonight.
Right, I might be locked in. I'm gonna be locked in with that game too when that shit drop.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Who knows? I might go live and stream that shit. Who knows? But I'm definitely gonna be locked in.
And they finally put him in Tokan Fighting Souls also.
Hey, Ballet, what's going on with the match? Is it over now? It should be over by now, right?
I'm watching the match right now. Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu was going nuts and beating up everybody, and Drew McIntyre just put him through a table, and now he's fucking up Cody a little bit right now.
Yeah, that's what.
So that's how those two are going to be in the match. Okay, now it makes sense.
No, actually. Yep, Cody Rhodes just won.
Of course.
Who did he pin?
He pinned Sammy.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
You knew Jacob wasn't going to get pinned.
Yeah, they're not going to have him get pinned. No. I miss the days of making that paper in restaurants, but I'm a recovering alcoholic with almost 2 years of sobriety, so I couldn't do that. Yeah, restaurant business will drive you to drink. But congrats on your 2 years, B.
Yeah. I think any customer service job will do that. Speaking of somebody who used to.
I work in the back, so I don't really even deal with nobody. I'm mostly just maintenance.
Well, I do maintenance now, so I know how you feel. So
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be busy, but I don't got to deal with nobody.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
I think Liv Morgan was a server before she became a wrestler. I think so.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
a lot of these wrestlers started out working in restaurants before they hit the ring. So
Yeah. Flexibility mostly, because you can leave those, and there's always a restaurant to go to. So it's like you can lose a job, but then you're like, whatever, I'll go just find another one.
Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Ramirez. She was probably a steroids dealer. That big woman.
Oh yeah,
Right
yo.
now,
I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that be up in the round table and all that. Since motherfuckers been hitting up the tip jar, we're gonna go overtime tonight. Be round of applause for that.
Oh, nice.
Appreciate y'all hitting that tip jar, so we get to go a little overtime tonight.
All right,
so every time you hit that tip jar, B, remember we go overtime. We get some perks going on and all that. So make sure you hit that tip jar, B. Appreciate y'all.
Nice. All right, so for the
tomorrow,
sorry,
my cable says that Grand Slam is going to be from 8 to 10:30.
All right, so they go overtime. Nice. And also,
Tom McDonald just released another song. God, why do they send this shit to me?
Oh God, he's still rapping. Jesus.
Nah, he's the first political rapper apparently,
and he sucks at it.
Who?
I'm like, you're not even the second political rapper, douche.
Who?
Tom McDonald. He's like, I'm the first political rapper. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're not, my guy.
Sam McDonald? Who the hell is that?
Tom McDonald,
the MAGA rapper.
I don't know.
He's a white MAGA rapper who thinks he's Eminem. I'm like, no.
Fuck him. What I do know is that we got 15 likes in the building too, dude. There we go.
Yeah.
More fire.
So we got 3 women in the chamber and we got 3 guys in the chamber. It's Randy, Cody, and LA Knight. The next qualifying match for the men is Damian Priest, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams. So
why did he do that though? He's a U.S. champion. I hate when they do shit like this.
What if he gets in? Well, would that be the first one eliminated? So
yeah, like if he qualifies, cool, but he's gonna end up losing in the chamber.
Yeah,
he has to lose in the chamber.
Well, if you think that's bad, listen to this one. The one on Raw. It's Dominic Mysterio, Javon Evans, and Gunther.
Oh my God!
Gunther's gonna kill them both.
Yo, Dom, it's time for you to start defending that belt, please.
Defend again.
He's just been holding on to the IC belt and not doing nothing with it.
Wait. Dom is the least of their problems. They booked themselves into a corner if they put Gunther in the match because Gunther can't win the chamber, but he can't be pinned either. So how are you getting out of this?
Have Javon pin Dom. That's the only way I see out of that.
They have Javon die in the chamber?
No, but he's talking about like the chamber, like because
I know what he means. Like don't put Gunther in the chamber at all. Like that's how I would do it.
They don't have him meet the pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's Gunther doing at Mania then?
I don't even know.
Bork Laser.
Well, they keep teasing Lesnar versus Oba, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
I heard they was only teasing him against LA Knight also, Brock and LA Knight.
Which is stupid as shit.
It's like, why would y'all do that to LA? That's like a real punishment to LA Knight. It's like, haven't y'all done enough?
No,
I think that ended up being like a joke from Meltzer or something. But
no, like what I'm hearing.
Fucking Wrestling Inc. posted the same story.
What?
Even still, that will be stupid as hell.
It's stupid, but just based off what they did in the Rumble, it has some sense to it because they had eliminate Brock. It was stupid.
Yeah, and in that aspect, yeah, he did help Cody get rid of Brock. He did, but it's like we all know LA Knight is not beating no Brock Lesnar. Let's just really be real.
Of course.
Yeah. Also, You really want to stretch? You really want to base your Brock is really that petty to go after LA Knight just because he didn't win the Rumble? Like, come on.
I don't think they're. I said the night of. I don't think they're doing Oba Brock at all. If they were going to do that match, Oba would have eliminated Brock, and they didn't do that. If they were
Well,
going to do
Brock.
that,
Well, it was the
that's
other
the
way
point of
around.
the
Well, it was the other way
Right.
around. Brock eliminated Oba, so like.
So
Right,
wouldn't that be the reason why Oba would want revenge?
No, because they haven't even mentioned it.
Also, I would not be interested in that match unless Oba is winning. So if Oba's not winning, I don't give a shit.
Wait, isn't Brock on the way out this year at SummerSlam?
Supposedly.
It's time for a losing streak.
That doesn't matter. Brock has a lot of say in who he loses to.
True.
If we know from history.
True.
Really, what it comes down to is they obviously didn't have a plan. If you're gonna put somebody like Brock in the Rumble, he needs to be in the Rumble so a young person can benefit off of it, and they didn't do that. So if you weren't gonna do that, he shouldn't have been in the match at all. But they put him in there anyway, just because. So
I think Brock should go up against what's my dude name again with the H bomb. I forgot his name.
Dragunov.
Yeah, Dragunov. I think he should go up against Dragunov.
So you want Dragunov to die?
Well, Brock no sold Dragunov in the Rumble, so I don't know.
The reason why I said that because people got to keep reminding this dude Dragunov that this shit is fake, but he think this shit is real. How he be hitting these motherfuckers.
That nigga Dragunov is like Darby. He likes getting fucked up. I don't know why.
he does. He's bleeding like every match.
Terry Davis, what's going on, my dude?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's going on?
All right.
How you doing, sir?
Just making sure.
Welcome to the table.
That's what's up. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can fix the audio on my end because I can barely hear you guys.
Yeah, but we can definitely hear you loud and clear. While he takes care of that, so we know what's next for Kyle Fletcher. What's next? What's going to be next for Thekla?
My thing is, what's going to be next for Ciampa? Like, where does he go after this?
Yeah, remember we already said. Well, I already said that. I think this is when the journey actually begins. When it comes to him being obsessed with Sylvie.
All right.
Yeah. What's next for Tekla is we go on the honeymoon. You know.
All right. Just make sure you guys can hear me. All right. Still hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Make sure she does that. Make sure she does that.
You're gonna smash her in that spider position that she does. That's a wild position to smash her.
I was about to say, I saw Tekla changed up her attire a bit.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit different than what I remember from when I don't check AEW like as regularly as I used to, but like from the last time I saw her to now, it looked like she changed her tire up a bit.
I haven't noticed myself. Seafood asks, "Are you guys going to watch Collision at its regular time tomorrow?" I don't watch Collision. I just don't.
Yeah,
but Collision is going to be a Grand Slam.
I don't think.
Yeah, more than likely that's
it's going to be Collision.
We'll be here for that. Yeah, more than likely we'll be here for Grand Slam.
I think it's just going to be Grand Slam.
Oh, so there's no Collision tomorrow, just Grand Slam. That's it. It makes sense.
Yeah, they're doing the Australia show?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be in Australia for Grand Slam?
Yeah. No, they're doing the Australia Super Show.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go, B.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Australia Super Show.
The IC title for Dom stands for incomplete title. Yeah, this dude's not defending this shit.
What is up with that? Like I've been seeing Dom Moore in AAA defend, like doing shit over him doing anything with the IC title.
Right.
Like, what's up
Yeah,
with that?
he's just been defending that AAA belt more than the IC belt.
He's only defended it a few times, but he's about to defend it, I guess, with Kingo or whatever. Red de Reyes.
Yeah, he about to fight Kingo.
Yeah.
It's just bogus, B. Like,
but he had that.
Speaking of AAA, what's up with fucking Almost being over there?
my dude, that dude almost how you win a battle royal just to become a bodyguard? Like who?
Right.
How does that happen? Like
Kingo.
You're supposed to be the number one contender for a specific title or something.
You're Vikingo's bodyguard. That's even worse.
I was right there, man. How do you go from being the guy that had a feud with or a match at WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar, then go over to Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan to win the tag titles with some really short guy, then drop the belts because you're supposed to come back over to the States to do something only not to be used, and then all of a sudden you just show up in AAA after they got acquired.
Taker is protecting him with his fucking life.
Yeah, it's like they're holding on to him for dear life as a special attraction, but they do fuck all with them.
But he's not even that good. That's the worst part. He's just big. That's it.
He's basically this generation, the Giant Gonzalez.
Like he is terrible.
You're right.
No, he literally is this generation, the Giant Gonzalez.
Like I don't know if you know, but like from before, I knew he was terrible, but I was still trying to root for him. I'm like, you know what? Come on, we can get something out of you, my dude. Come on, like. The best match this dude ever had was up against Seth Rollins, and come on, that's Seth Rollins, of course.
No, not even that. Like the best they did with him was when he was AJ Styles' tag team partner. That's the most they did with him.
I guess, but even AJ Styles didn't. But if you can't get over with AJ Styles,
right?
Something's wrong.
Even AJ didn't know what to do with him. He was like, "Man, you on your own, B. You just a bum."
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that. Like that's like the most they used him on a regular basis, and even then, AJ Styles couldn't do anything with him.
That's how me and this dude MVP got into our back and forth because I was talking shit about Omos.
He's this era's Great Khali.
And it's not even that. And the crazy thing about it is
Great Khali was at least semi-competent before he came to WWE. I mean, no,
they're both they were both bad, but
because of Vince's creative.
Nah, when Great Khali did the spin kick, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, he was bad. That's the problem.
He looked mad stink doing that spin kick.
Yeah, he looked terrible. I won't lie. He looked so fucking bad. I literally saw him do that. I was like, what the fuck?
The sad part about it is they had the right people to help get them over. That's the crazy thing. Omos was with AJ. He was with MVP. He
worked a program with Seth Rollins,
which was his best match. Which was his best match of his career.
Yeah,
which is freaking. And you're still not getting better. And Great Khali, your debut, your best feud was with The Undertaker. And Taker actually, to his credit, helped get you over. But it's still,
when you put it that way, Great Khali is worse than Omos because Great Khali had so much talent to work with during the time he was there.
Let's admit this.
Great Khali had great music, though. His theme music was a bop.
Let's admit this. Let's admit this, you guys. Khali's choke bomb was very good.
I like this finisher.
His choke bomb was fairly good.
His finisher fit him.
Crunch. I even like the cranium crunch. Like I liked his finishers, but other than that, he was ass water.
Poor Ray.
Everything else was terrible about him.
Yeah, his finishers fit him for sure, but damn,
so now that you guys say that, I do have to admit, Great Khali was more of a Giant Gonzalez than Omos.
Yeah.
Poor Ray though. He gripped Ray's skull like it was a fucking basketball.
Yeah.
But damn, bro, like how your first feud is with the Undertaker, he puts you over fine. Like Taker did nothing wrong, and you're still bad. They even put the
Same.
world they even put the world
Same could be
title on
said
you.
with Kevin Thorne / Mordecai.
The one
Oh God.
Oh
one match.
Jesus.
The one match that spelled Khali's doom was the Punjabi prison match.
Oh
Oh
God.
Lord, that match was terrible. And
Yeah,
the
you
crazy
couldn't
part
even see
about
what
it,
was going on in the ring because the
True
damn
story.
stupid ass
True
chains
story.
was in the damn way.
A lot of fans don't know this. The Punjabi prison, that was just the old school blue cage with the stuff put on it. That's all it was.
I just thought it was. I thought it was
They got the blue cage
old.
out of storage and just put bamboo on it. That's it. That's all they
Oh
did.
God! I thought it was going to be like the equivalent of the fuck. What was it? The Al Snow and
Oh
The
God,
dog match.
was it a dog match? That's like a
dog
kennel
match.
match, right? Here's a kennel match, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Kingdom
match.
from Hell. That's what it was.
you know, the crazy thing about it is the first Punjabi prison match, Kali wasn't even in it. They replaced him with the Big
The
Show.
Big
That's
Show,
the
right?
crazy.
Really?
How
Yeah,
you
because
create your
he was
own
still unseasoned.
like, bro? How you create your own match and you're not even in it? Like, good
That
Lord.
is
Yeah,
so
no, that
bogey.
was so weird. It was like, okay, Punjabi prison match, first one ever, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, no, Kali's not in it. It's going to be the Big Show.
Then I was
What the
here.
fuck?
Well,
I'm like, what
According
the hell? I'm like, what the
according
hell?
to Gender, they got rid of the match because it was too slippery when you try to climb over the poles.
Yeah, because
the
those poles,
bamboo.
they don't have any friction to them.
Yeah,
I
the
can
bamboo.
imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Shoot, I mean, that don't even look like it. You could just look at the. You could just look at the whole structure and tell it's not like sturdy enough.
Yeah, no.
Right, that too.
I won't
It
lie
was
though.
creative.
As
I'll give
far as
him that. Like it was creative, but when it comes to execution, it just wasn't it.
poorly done.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like let's really be like at first, the fans can't even see what's going on. Like if you sitting there in person, you can't see what's going on because there's so much bamboo in the damn way.
When you said it was creative, oh man, I know he was really embarrassed. It happened so long ago. I bet most fans forgot about this. TNA got rid of it. They haven't. I don't even think they've done it since.
Oh, I know you're gonna say.
that fucking red cage you had to climb out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
what
a
do they call
dome, but it
that?
had a
What do they
hole
call
on top
that?
of the
Like,
dome. It's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
The
How
what
we
do
gonna
they
get the fuck out of here? How?
like? What do
it
they
a
call that? An asylum match or something?
I forgot what it was called.
I forgot what it was called too.
Like, did a
It was
homicide
cool.
get instant CTE with Jeff Hardy?
yeah.
Yeah, he was stuck.
Yeah.
He was literally
wait,
stuck.
do
He
you
couldn't
guys-
get out.
I was gonna say, do you guys remember the electrified steel cage match TNA had?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it
so
was
bad.
Yeah, it was the Dudleys and
Dudleys,
and LAX. Yeah,
That was Devon's greatest selling.
Yeah, Devon did the Caesar show. The Caesar show.
that was the perfect time to do that shit too. I'm like, Jesus,
that
man.
this dude always said kill me with fluttering like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
That dude,
I will
Devon
say
Dudley.
though, the most revolutionary structure as far as cage matches. I mean, I'm 38, so I'm almost 38. So as far as like cage matches go for me, was Elimination Chamber. That was like the most revolutionary for me.
Like over Hell in a Cell?
I do appreciate.
No, I mean, Hell in a Cell was the first, but after that was the Elimination Chamber. I wasn't expecting that.
I do appreciate the fact that they use the Elimination Chamber like as like a last chance to get to WrestleMania. Like the winner gets to fight the champion. The Rumble winner doesn't pick. I do like that aspect.
Yeah, but you remember how when they first advertised the Elimination Chamber, how it was supposed to be such a grueling task to get through?
Yeah, but
you're talking
now
about
it's
the
like
chain links, all that. It was like they made it they advertised it back then. Like it was like the most grueling cage match you would ever go through. But now it's like elementary.
Yeah, they made it like super
It was
safe.
Jericho, right? Jericho was the one who introduced it.
No,
no, Bischoff.
It was Bischoff that introduced it.
No, he did the Money in the Bank. That's what Jericho did. Money in the Bank.
Jericho did Money in the Bank. Bischoff did Elimination Chamber.
I actually liked the triple cage in WCW. The problem was that they waited too long to introduce.
The Stages of Heaven. Or Stages to Heaven, or whatever they call it.
It was a cool concept. Like you had a cage at the bottom, and a second cage at the top, and then you had to. It was like their version of a ladder match, basically. Because you basically had to climb.
Just with cages, yeah.
It was cool.
Like
it was like the problem was by the time they did it,
Heaven.
WCW was like near death by the time they introduced this. Like nobody really cared.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The concept was really good. I like the idea.
Hold on. Did they introduce it in '95?
I think it was around 95.
No.
Or
You're talking about that was a different match. You're talking about that shitty Alliance to end Hulkamania.
Hogan and Savage. It was Hogan and Savage versus like what 13 motherfuckers, and he still won.
Yeah. No, the cage match you're talking about the Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Ming should instantly killed Hogan and Savage that night.
Oh my god.
Then they brought back Zeus. Z Gangster.
I called that the Chuck E. Cheese match because it looked like one of those like jungle gyms you'd see like at Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Right.
God rest Lister's soul.
Didn't one of them almost fall off that shit? I think Macho Man almost fell.
No,
I remember that.
Who almost fell.
And then they almost got sued when they had that one guy called the Final Solution. That's what they called.
Oh my god! I
remember
the
Final Solution.
The Final Solution.
Y'all not even trying, yo. Y'all not even trying.
That shit was stupid. Oh my god!
Even for 94, 95, that was a weak name.
Hey, you guys have to laugh at this, thinking that or realizing that Glacier.
Yeah, that was my
god. In 2026, a Mortal Kombat ripoff character is still a popular thing in 2026.
Hell yeah!
Like $1 million on entrance, right?
Yeah.
Like I like when it snowed in the ring and everything.
Hell yeah!
This
entrance was amazing.
Glacier
was really good.
Glacier was an example of wrong place, wrong time. Glacier and Lucha Underground would have cooked, and Glacier would have cooked.
Shit.
And he would have cooked in like the early '90s and shit, like when wrestling was still cartoony. But by the time they debuted him, like the business has shifted to
it took him 2 years to debut. 2 years.
I know.
It did take him 2 years to debut, which was fucking wild. Actually, if that's almost as bad, that's even worse than fucking Fandango debuting, because when he won the NXT or whatever the fuck, when it was still a game show,
yeah,
they didn't fucking use him at all as Johnny Curtis.
He would come out.
They finally brought him into a match as Fandango.
Call me Fandango.
Or Fandango. Yeah, no, he wasn't fucking used as Johnny Curtis at all. He wasn't used in the ring until they changed his whole fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
They did that with
You good Anubis, no worries.
So Santino's daughter just won the Knockouts title.
What?
Jeez.
Yeah. Breaking news.
I'm sorry.
Katana could never catch a break, yo. Why they say doing her dirty, yo? Anywhere she goes, she's gonna be a
appeal with his daughter. I'm sorry. I maybe it's a hot take. I just don't see the appeal with her.
Lol, TNA.
Ariana
I ain't
Grace
gonna lie,
is
my
the
lady literally
knockout.
was saying that earlier because I was watching the pre-show before the pay-per-view.
I don't see it.
And my lady was saying that, yo, she's a terrible actor. My lady don't even be watching the product like that no more. She said that shit off the kick, like, nah, she ain't it.
Don't worry, man. We'll be seeing her on the casting couch soon.
Casting couch.
So
oh my
you see
god!
where I'm coming from, Sam, man. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't
Like
see
I
it
can't.
either, to be
I
honest.
don't. Just
I
because
think
she,
she's harmless. Me personally, I think she's
See,
harmless.
this
I'm
is
not
the
saying
problem,
she's
man.
good.
I'm not
It's
saying she's
just
This
a
the
she's
problem, man. I
harmless.
terrible.
talked about this, bro. If this is the reality now, if their reality is being a feeder to WWE,
You get
that's
pimped out.
unfortunate.
It
But
seems like
you can
that.
be a feeder while still having your own identity. So the
I
reason
just
why she
feel like
won is
they're.
because they're using TNA as a developmental for their NXT folks. It's
I'm
like,
telling
no,
you. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I
No,
tell you
no.
this much.
So
I tell you this much right now. TNA needs Oscar's pimp hand.
no, so what I'm seeing with TNA, and this is just me, and maybe it's just because like I looked at the days of when WWE had OVW and FCW as feeder programs. TNA is kind of like this whole partnership thing yeah, it's kind of a feeder program
It
because they
is.
do see like potential with some of the talent. Like Santana, definitely a guy they want to pull in there. Obviously, they
Santana's gonna
pull,
kill. Santana's gonna kill in NXT.
Right.
but
Like as soon as he
he's gonna
loses
kill it. Oh,
championship,
he's gonna kill on Raw or SmackDown. I guarantee it.
Yeah. But he's gonna
He
kill.
that whole Latino thing is gonna work on the main roster,
right.
so to speak.
unless the name's
Because
Damian
Because
Priest.
right, he had show Damian Priest how to do it.
yeah, he's gonna because he's got that intensity though. Like Damian Priest, my thing with Damian Priest is that he's good, he's talented,
He is.
but he don't have that fire that like somebody like back in the day of the ruthless aggression period, like Eddie Guerrero.
You know
The
what I think
pro-
it is? You know what I think it is with
He don't
Damian
bring out that
Priest?
Latino blood.
You know what I think it is with him? I think like he got stuck with that whole Judgment Day. She's like, yo, my dude, you're not in Judgment
Yeah,
Day
that
no more.
They
vortex.
should have.
Like
to be
switch
honest,
it up.
they turned him away from what he is. He should have been like Punishment Martinez, how he was on the
Yeah,
Indies,
Yes.
But the
but they
Archer,
No,
shunned him
what it
away
is,
the
from
bro, is
that.
the
Archer,
Oh, the
writers, man.
Archer, right, Black
yeah,
Talk,
It's
the
the
Archer
it's the
Infamy.
writers, bro. The
the
writers
Archer
there
Infamy
don't
thing was
understand Puerto
kind of.
Rican or Latino culture. Like
I
when they
think
were doing the weapon time thing, I remember asking some friends of mine from high school. I asked some of my Puerto Rican
right
friends. I
on
was like,
time,
"Hey, yo,
pal.
did
Hey,
y'all
right
ever
on
use
time.
weapon time?" Like a lot of, I was like, "I've never heard
weapon
that before." And they're
time.
like, "Nah, I've never heard that." Like you can, like when you watch like those cringe. Eddie Murphy did a few of them. Sorry, Eddie, I love you, but Eddie did a few like of those really cringe romantic comedies in the '90s, and the humor
Oh, the
is
rom
like
coms.
yeah. You could tell like those rom coms had like they had like white writers. You know what I'm saying? Like a black
Yeah,
person didn't write this. Like yeah, like they need to have like writers that understand Puerto Rican culture, black culture, Asian culture, and they don't. You can just tell it's like white writers. They don't get it.
As
Of
long
course.
as
well,
long as
that's the thing.
Pritchard,
That's
as long
that's
as
the thing.
Pritchard, Road Dog, and the Merry Band of Idiots are still there, it's never gonna change.
Well,
Exactly.
that's the thing I'm saying about like with Damian Priest is like, yeah, they kind of not showcase, but like highlight that whole Hispanic culture. But the problem is that they don't really tap into the whole fiery Latino thing.
Because they don't know about it.
The
They're out
last
of
time I knew
touch.
about it was Eddie Guerrero.
And then he died. Right.
Yup, and they
But
haven't been able to tap into that
but
fiery
I think with
Latino
Eddie,
passion no more.
I think with Eddie, it was different with Eddie because I think they just told Eddie, like, you know what? Here goes a microphone, here goes some bullet points, and just do your thing. That
Because
was
Eddie and
all
Vince
Eddie.
were friends. Eddie
Oh,
and Vince
Right.
were
I don't
genuine
know
friends.
I
And
don't know
Vince
if
Like
you
trusted Eddie.
guys.
that. Hold on, Terry. Like that's what I know. I don't want to say that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's what I know. Like that was all Eddie because Eddie he never switched up his character when it
no,
came to him being in
he was always the
WCW,
same
whatever the
person
case
through
may
and
be.
through.
You know what I'm saying?
What he did to Ray alone is chef's kiss.
Oh no, I was gonna say the peak for me, or not even peak, but the greatest moment with Eddie Guerrero that I ever remember, and I can even provide you some backgrounds behind the scenes shit on that if people don't remember, was the promo with Brock Lesnar before No Way Out.
Oh, when he was talking about his story.
When he talked about his addiction.
Brock
Yeah,
felt that in his fucking soul. Because after that promo, Brock went up to Eddie, hugged him, and said, "If you ever need anything, I'm here." One of the few times that Brock showed like any sort of humanity. Yeah, no, when Eddie did that promo, that came from the heart.
I heard
addiction.
I heard that promo about his addiction. I remember that to this day. I'm like, there's no way that was scripted.
No,
yeah, like
that
when it comes
wasn't.
to Brock, when Brock fucks with you, he fucks with you. Because Brock is that type of like he's an introvert. He don't fuck with a lot of people. So when you and Brock good graces,
he's like
fuck
how
with you
I am.
For real.
He's like
Eddie,
how I am. I'm one of those people.
You can literally count in one hand how many people Brock messed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, like I'm one of those. I understand Brock because I'm one of those people. Like I don't like through day to day. I don't fuck with people on a regular basis. But if I can connect with you in some type of way, then I'm gonna fuck with you.
Like I remember,
and he's here. Look at that, and he's here. So that means he fucks with us. That's awesome. That's what's up, B.
So backstage after that promo, Brock Lesnar went up to Eddie, hugged him, like genuine hugged him, and said, "If you ever need me, I'm here."
like I remember when Eddie beat the shit out of Brian Kendrick.
Oh my god,
that was hilarious.
He literally put the mask.
Eddie was nice though.
Raised mask.
Eddie was nice though, because Brian Kendrick, he said in the podcast that like if Eddie was gonna be stiff, he would tell you ahead of time. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like before pause. I know. Like right before they went after the gorilla, Eddie told Brian, he was like, "Hey man, I got some heel work to do, so I'm gonna
put the brakes. I'm gonna beat the brakes off you."
Right, but I'll buy you a beer after. You know?
Yeah, no. Brock was real with it. Or not Brock. Eddie was real with it.
He literally beat the shit out of Brian Kendrick for five straight minutes.
You know who also was on that time? Who else was also in that type of time too? We're not supposed to talk about him anymore. Benoit. Benoit was also really weird. He did that to Matt Striker. Matt Striker told the story where Benoit walked up to him and he was like, I don't even know if I can do a Benoit voice. I'll try to do one. He was like, "Striker, I like what you're doing. I like that you left school to become a wrestler, and it means that you have passion for this business. But because you're a new guy, I gotta beat the fuck out of you. But don't worry, I'll help you behind the scenes."
As you're saying that, I just remember one person that fucking Eddie not Eddie, fucking Chris, other people fucking went.
I think Orton and Jericho. I think no.
Do you remember Royal Rumble? Daniel Puder.
Yeah.
Oh
It's tough enough,
right?
Fucking
laid into him.
Yeah, he kind of deserved it though. That dude was fucking.
Yeah, he was way.
You know what I think it was with Puder? I got you real quick, Blaster.
Okay.
You know what I think it was with Puder? It's like he just came off as way too cocky and shit, and that's what they were trying to tell him.
Way too confident for his own good.
You gotta relax. Like
he was a legit
breaks.
You know what I mean? There's a pecking order here. You can't just be coming in and be like, "Oh, yeah, you might legitimately could whip motherfuckers' ass," but it's like, yo, it's a pecking order here. You gotta follow suit. And
respect a bit. I think with Puder, honestly, in my opinion, was he didn't respect.
Hold on, though. Let Black Soul go because I cut off Black Soul by accident.
Oh, my bad.
But who it was? I think it was Holly, Benoit, and Eddie, and they spent the entire time in between. I think. Like
they
13, 14, and 15.
I love how Holly just walked into the ring and just said, "Hold up, guys, I want to chop him next." Like we just play
with story is what was Daniel Puder? That was his name, right? Daniel Puder.
Yeah.
The story, according to Hardcore Holly, because he wrote it in his book. The day of the show, Daniel was walking around all day telling people he was in the main event. And
Puffing his
Wait,
chest.
what?
Yeah, he was pumping his
Yeah,
chest
just
hard.
like I said, he was too cocky for his own britches.
He kept
He
telling
didn't
people he
respect
was
the
in the main
business
event.
enough.
Yeah, so he kept telling people that, and so then Vince walked up to Bob, and Vince told Bob, "Hey, I forget he was early in the Rumble." Vince told him basically like, "Go stiff up Daniel," and so that's what he was told. So
and he got taken to the chop house.
Now, when
Made his
Bob
chest look
Holly
like hamburger meat.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, I love that.
What Bob Holly did to that poor fucker on Tough Enough.
Yeah, a lot of these,
Matt Capliotti or something like that.
Yeah, on top of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now with that, I ain't gonna lie. I think it was a little excessive with that.
Bob Holly savored that ass woman.
Yeah, but I think Bob Holly was doing the most with that one though. It wasn't that serious.
Bob personally enjoyed that one.
Yeah, Bob was a bully. He would because D'Lo told that story too. See, the thing about Bob was he would do that on guys that were underneath, guys who were on, because Bob, he knew his limit. He knew he was never going to be a main eventer. So anytime somebody new came in, they could potentially take his spot. So he would like stiff up any guy that had potential so that they wouldn't become potential. Like I know D'Lo told a story, like this is before the Nation. Like D'Lo was, I think D'Lo was just doing dark matches, and Bob would just stiff him for like no reason. And D'Lo complained about it, and then Hardcore Holly told him like, "Oh well, if you're complaining about this, then you can't, you can't take it." So D'Lo just didn't say anything. That's why fucking Brock dropped him on his head.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but when you get debuted as Spark Plug Holly, you should probably already know your damn place in the business.
Because he said, "Go ahead, Blaster. Go ahead."
Like the only person in wrestling who savored ass whoopings more than Bob Holly was Haku. Haku was the only person who savored ass whoopings more.
He just fucked everybody up if he wanted to.
Fucking Bob Holly. That was on Bob Holly though, because he even said so himself that if they gave him any angle, he just said yes to it. He never disputed anything.
Yeah,
he always said yes. Yeah, he always said yes to everything.
Speaking of Holly, man, how you have a program with Brock Lesnar and the match is terrible? Like Jesus, man.
God, that match, I was so pissed off with that fucking program. It wasn't even funny.
You know what it is too, because most of the time, two brawlers don't really mesh well together all the time.
I'm sorry, Sam, man. I was gonna say,
you good. You good.
The thing that pissed me off the most is that they took that angle and they based it off the fact that Brock broke his fucking neck by accident in a match.
Which could have
the repeated power bomb. And then they dragged it with that, and then expected, and then when you watch in real time, it was basically Bob Holly coming back and trying to break Brock's neck.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that angle though. It makes sense.
I'm not mad at the angle,
a motherfucker break your neck, you're gonna want to break their neck too. Like you break my neck, I'm break your neck too.
But the crazy thing about it is
with the angle, because like you look at like the payout for it at the end, it was like, okay, so you basically have this man come back seeming like a badass. He just shows up beating the fuck out of Brock Lesnar.
I remember that.
Making everybody think, oh shit, hardcore Bob Holly is about to fuck shit up, and he's a main event guy. And then it just ends with Brock Lesnar whooping his ass.
Word. I went back and I watched that match. I'm like, yo, Holly, you are getting your ass whooped through like 80% of this shit. Like,
yeah,
like what are we doing here?
Fucking segments, he's just showing up, beating the piss out of Brock Lesnar, clubbing him in the back, clubbing him in the neck, trying to do shit to him, put him in a full
that was Survivor Series, right? Was that at the beginning of the Survivor Series, or that was a Rumble?
Yeah,
it was the Rumble
Series time. They were having Bob Holly put him in a fucking full Nelson.
Nothing will ever be as bad thanks to Sandman. He fucking ruined it for me. I can't see
What?
Pentagon the same. Fucking Pentagon's
Oh
debut in
yeah, nigga.
dude's giving his zero fear. Fucking 5 minutes into the match, he's begging Angle, please, please, don't hit me.
Word. I'm like, yo, my dude, what the fuck was that? But
you get
rightfully
where I'm
so,
coming
yo.
from,
Chad
though, right?
Gable was putting the beats on this dude. That shit was so funny.
But you see where I'm coming from, though, right?
Yeah.
They had Bob Holly coming back like a literal badass. Like, oh shit, Bob Holly's about to hit the main event scene. He's feuding with Brock Lesnar. He's coming in, beating the fuck out of Brock.
Yeah.
Put him in a full,
And then the
trying
bell
to put
rang.
him in a full Nelson and shit.
You know, that,
Yeah, and then the bell
He gets
rang.
beat like a
Right.
bitch.
Yep, and then the bell rang, and then look what happened.
Bell rings, and Bob Holly just looks like a bitch to Brock Lesnar. It's like, what?
And he never
doing?
and he never
Bob was
sniffed
never
it,
gonna
and he
be-
never
he was
sniffed the world title scene again.
No, because after that,
He only sniffed it by accident.
I get
He
a
only
laugh
sniffed it because he
because
broke his
after-
neck.
It was by accident.
after that, remember what Bob Holly did after that?
Like, my dude, you had to literally break your neck to become. You wasn't even the number one contender. Was he? Yeah, he was. He was.
Word.
You had to have a freak neck break, come back seeming like a star, get your ass whooped by Brock Lesnar, and then remember, guys, then after that, Bob Holly was just regulated to every other thing until he was used to elevate Cody Rhodes to lead into fucking legacy.
Right.
Yeah.
Turned on Holly.
And then they
That was
kicked him.
When
and
Cody
then he-
Rhodes turned on
break you
him.
forgot was when he teamed up with the Kid. Remember him and the
Yeah.
Kid were tag team champions for a cup of tea. And
Oh
then
yeah,
they
small
teamed
plug in. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
A little bitch.
But yeah, no. Eventually, Holly ended up fucking after the shit with Lesnar. It eventually led to him elevating Cody Rhodes to then betray him to join Legacy.
Yeah, when
he got his
DiBiase
ass whooped by
DiBiase,
got
yeah, remember
turned
when
on by
this
Cody.
dude DiBiase was saying like he had a mystery partner.
Yup.
That was actually a pretty cool swerve.
That was actually
I'm not gonna
good.
lie.
That was a good swerve.
He kept saying, "Oh, I got a mystery partner." They was going around like, "Yo, who's a mystery partner?" Come to figure out it was Cody all along.
Cody turned around and punched him in the
Cody
nuts.
revealed later on in future years that Hardcore Holly ghosted him. They don't talk anymore, which further goes back to what I said earlier. That he was always threatened by people who were lower on the card, because he knew that the people lower on the card, like he could not bully the people above him because he was never going to get to that spot.
Oh
So he
no,
would
Kevin
bully
Nash.
people beneath
Kevin
him
Nash
to
pointed
prevent
that
him from
out.
getting to that spot.
Kevin Nash pointed that out in a podcast because Holly had done a shoot interview and said some shit about the clique, and Kevin Nash flat out fucking called him out and said, "Yo, like Bob Holly ain't shit."
Like yo, Ted Jr., don't drop the soap.
Yo, speaking of Maven was talking about this dude on his latest video.
he going to jail for sure, man.
Oh, he's going to prison. He's going to big boy jail. Not jail, big boy jail.
Taking welfare money. Like, y'all motherfuckers be. Y'all love just taking from
Wait,
love
hold
taking
up.
from
Because
hungry
he's
little
doing
kids.
that, but Brett Favre got hit with that shit, and he's not either.
You know how you can tell he's guilty.
Brett Favre. That's
you can
why.
tell he's. You know, I can tell he's guilty. I'm not even trying to be funny. You can tell he's guilty because look how fat he is. He's eating good. He didn't look
right.
No,
he looked crazy.
I just saw a picture. Saw a picture of him just recently. I was like, "Damn, that's what you look like now, bro." What?
Because he been stealing all that money, getting fat. Said that $1 million man is $1 million pound man.
But do you remember when he was in the Fed and he fucking looked jacked as fuck?
Yeah.
And now
let everything go. Put your belly in your pockets.
It's crazy. It's crazy how.
That's how
it's
you
crazy
know he's
because.
guilty. The body tells the story. No
And it's crazy because. And it's crazy because motherfuckers really thought that he was. Motherfuckers really thought that he was going to be the future in wrestling too. That's the crazy
no,
thing.
because that's how they presented him.
know what Ted Jr.'s true punishment should be? 5 minutes. 5 minutes with Scott Steiner.
Oh God.
Oh
No.
Lord.
No.
Scott Steiner
Because
can't do shit
Scott
now.
Steiner would fucking
He can
eat
barely
that
even walk
motherfucker
now.
alive. Well, I was about to say,
Like,
Scott.
shit, I seen him, as a matter of fact. I seen his ass recently and shit. That motherfucker, he could barely walk, let alone run.
Scott.
But there's one thing that Scott Steiner hates more than anything. That's fat asses.
Fat asses. You walk around with some fat asses. You had a chance, but you don't have a chance because you got some fat asses.
Fat asses.
Fat asses.
Oh my God.
But let's get up out of here, though, B.
Hey, yo.
Scott, he's fat.
Yo. Definitely appreciate y'all for pulling up, B. This is a hell of a show, B. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know. But more than likely, I'll go live tomorrow and shit. We could pull up and chop it up about the Grand Slam. Matter of fact, what's on the call tomorrow? On the Grand
Slam, Terrence.
I forgot what's on the card tomorrow.
I got y'all.
It's Willow.
But I know that I will be
right,
at work for some of it. I don't know if you guys are going to be on to watch it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're gonna more than likely I'm gonna be live tomorrow. We're gonna pull up and watch Grand Slam tomorrow.
Well, I'll probably be in the chat. Depends, because I might be at work. Depending on what time I do that shit.
That's awesome, B. Yeah, if you pull up, that's awesome, B. You know, you can be in the chat, chop it up with us and all that. You already know. You're always welcome.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate you guys letting me up here. That's what's up.
Awesome, B. All right.
But yeah, I got the card. I got the card lined up. Well, well, I think we talked about it. We got the ladder match between Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe.
Oh yeah,
right.
That match should be dope. We got we got John Moxley defending his Continental belt against Takeshita.
I see that being a sleeper match. Because as much as I think Moxley as a character is fucking whack, he can work.
Yeah, I just don't like when TKB stopping certain storylines and angles out of nowhere. Because these motherfuckers turning on each other. Yeah, like he always do that shit. Like he has to look at it and just randomly to stop. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Terry. Like he would just randomly to stop a story and shit. That should be annoying me because when you get invested in the story, he was just the very next week. Oh, let's move to something else. Like, motherfuckers totally get good. Like the Death Riders are supposed to break up. Whatever happened with that?
Right. That's what I'm agreeing with you with Flutter stopping on that.
Yeah.
You go, Sam, man. I gotta eat. Like I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, dude. Take it easy.
Yeah, no, he did the Flutter stop on that, but I feel like that match might be a hidden banger because
the match will cook.
A fucking both those guys are workhorses. It's gonna be
my dude
good.
Takeshita been putting in that work. Like he's on all gas for these past couple of years.
That man is all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. And I'm gonna say that. Well, we got two matches. We got the women's tag titles are on the line. Willow and Harley Cameron defend against Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, aka Mega Bad.
I don't know.
Mega Bad? I like that name.
I like the name. I don't know about that match with those four. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be decent.
I'll pay attention and I'll pay attention.
I will say this: they've been protecting Megan Bain very well.
Thank God.
They have to move on Collision for a long time though to avoid what's her name again? Tony Storm. That was the thing.
I guess.
I still think she should have beat. I still think she should have beat Tony Storm. Like Tony Storm would have been fine if
I
she'd have
was
lost
gonna
to Megan Bayne.
say with Megan Bayne when you all were talking about wifeys and shit.
Yeah,
Oh
she
God.
a bad. Yeah, she a baddie.
Damn. Too bad she with Joey Janela.
Yeah, I don't know how she. I don't know
She
how
definitely got
Joey.
a type, huh?
That
I don't know
motherfucker
how.
got
I don't know how Joey
that
Janela scored
motherfucker
her.
got sped riz. That's what it
But
is.
Joy Janela be. I noticed like he's been bagging some bad bitches, right?
He's got that sped riz, bro.
He got that riz, right?
He's got that sped riz. He must have some massive junk or something. Goddamn.
Yeah, he be sniffing.
I don't know that, but you know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, Sam, man. Like he bagged Penelope Ford.
Cause who was he? Who was he fucking with before her?
Penelope Ford.
Right.
Yeah. Before Penelope Ford got married. Now, but
you have your ex?
He met Penelope married. Penelope married who? Kip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that.
Like, how the fuck do you have your ex chick
teaming up with your current chick?
bag.
That's crazy.
And I won't lie, make it. Oh, God bro.
I mean, Megan Bayne is. Yeah. Well, the next match.
Yeah, what's the next match? Go ahead.
Oh, the next match is a number one contenders match for the world title. Hangman versus Andrade.
They're not playing with Andrade, huh? They're
I'm
ready
not gonna lie. I see Andrade getting that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be mad at it.
And that'll be a first time ever, right? MJF versus Andrade.
Yeah. They've been having a little Twitter war too.
Oh yeah, Andrade is spicy as fuck.
Oh, he's on a roll right now. He beat he beat Swerve. He beat Kenny. He's already beaten 2 former world champions. Why not make it 3?
I think they're finally trying to. AEW is trying to do what WWE wouldn't and pull the trigger on Andrade.
Well, yeah, I gave him his flowers. I gave him his flowers last week. He's motivated. He's in the best shape he's ever been in.
Oh,
this
he's in
player gimmick where he has
when
the
he took his fucking pants off.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I don't know how he did do that one time. I don't know how. That's crazy.
This player boy gimmick he's doing, I like it. The only criticism I have is just based off what I'm seeing. I don't think he needs
successful.
Don Callis. I don't think he needs to be in the Don Callis family. You could do this same
gimmick. He's bigger than the Don Callis family.
Only way I see Andrade.
Japan,
that's another stable that needs to disband.
Well,
only way I see.
Without
the only way.
Takeshita, them motherfuckers are straight
ass.
Well,
I was gonna say, with Andrade, they got him over in Japan. The storyline over there is that he's the financial backer of the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So how the fuck do you have a dude who is basically the financial backer of one of the factions in New Japan, but then you have him as a member of the Don Callis family? Like, it don't make no sense.
Weird.
It makes no sense. He's bigger than the Don Callis family at that point. But no, I'm glad they're trying to pull the trigger on Andrade because I mean, despite like the disconnect,
he's not getting any younger.
No,
they got.
I want to say he's late 30s, early 40s.
He still looks young for his age.
Oh yeah, no, he's
in great shape.
Oh, when he took the pants off, I was not expecting the physique.
Pause.
I was like, "Holy shit!"
Stop saying that. Like that, you sound wild, bro.
My bad.
Oh man,
I'm just saying. Like, I was definitely surprised that like
but we got the two.
They had that shit happen when they did that shit on AEW. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is he doing?"
Hold on, Terry. Slow down. Jesus.
But you that's hilarious. So we got two more matches. We got the mixed tag match. Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir versus Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm. Whoever gets pinned gets their head shaved.
I feel like Yuta's getting shaved.
I mean, Yuta is really the only one to get his head cut. So
I only feel like Yuta's gonna get shaved because that shit is way too fucking long.
I mean, it wouldn't.
Right.
I mean, Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm. It wouldn't make sense for them to get their head shaves, and
Marina's not a logical choice
See you later.
either.
unless Roderick Strong likes her bald.
Oh, he likes that Britney Spears cut when she was crazy.
I'm telling you, I would love to know their. I do love the fact that Marina never like broke character, even for Roddy. I'm like, that's their. That's gotta be.
You a ballet ass head.
I'm like, that's
like cousin it.
I'm like, that's got to be their foreplay or something, like, because ain't no.
I don't know because Roddy's got a soft side because when
he puts her in the stronghold when he's up in the bedroom. He's like, here comes the stronghold, baby.
Roddy's got a soft side because when NXT did a Father's Day episode, Roddy cried, teared up, talking about having a kid. With Marina.
Yeah.
Well, they do have a kid together, so yeah.
Oh no, he teared up. Like,
hey, all I'm saying is that Roddy, when it comes to that, all I'm saying is that that's where that whole man of 1,000 backbreakers came from. That was from the bedroom.
Yeah. I'm gonna break your back, fuck your ass, and make you humble.
Sip that yak and break your back.
Remember that was his gimmick.
Make you humble.
Now you know
that was
what?
his gimmick back in the day. Remember, Master of 1,000 backbreakers. I'm like, so that's where you got it from.
Now you know what?
Now that the backbreaker.
Now you know what? Now that Hobbs is in WWE, now Roddy Strong could use his theme song, "I Break Backs."
Nah, when Tove said pause to that shit had me crying.
No, I did not notice that until Tove said. I'm like,
I didn't notice that shit either.
Oh,
I didn't notice that shit either. Like they had that shit in big ass letters, like "I break backs." Like, whoa.
I won't lie, Roddy still got one of the hardest fucking themes ever.
Yeah.
Roddy still looks the same as he did when I was like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, he's another dude that don't age.
A little bit of salt and pepper now.
Yeah, he got that. Yeah, he got that mustache now, but that's it.
The Mike Haggard
mustache on.
The Mike Haggard mustache from Final Fight.
Yeah, he put that dad stash on, but other than that, yeah, he's been the same. Besides the backbreaker, big props.
Here's the main event, y'all. Speaking of the world title, MJF defends against Brody King.
MJF's taking it.
I'm
sorry.
I'll say this though. I'll say this. I remember when people were saying like, "Yo, y'all need to push Brody King. I need to push Brody King." This one, they wasn't really pushing him like that because he was lit. Like, especially when he came out here, he was super lit out here.
Oh, you remember?
Hold on, and they refused to pull the trigger. So I'm glad they're finally doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, this was long overdue. But you know, people still gotta complain.
I will say this though.
Him being MJF clean like that's some bullshit. And I'm like, nah, like this is something different. Like, let's really be real. If this is WWE, you already know MJF would have won that match. Because that's how formulaic that shit is. But AEW did something different. They had him pinning the champion clean. Like, yeah, it was a little distraction from Hangman. I get it. But he didn't catch him with an illegal object or nothing like that. And it's not like this dude
the fuck out.
Yeah, choked him out first, then caught him with that power driver. Packed him up.
Choked him out, put him in the fucking cannonball.
Clean.
And fucking
people was like, oh, come on.
Bonsai bomb.
Oh, come on. This and that. And it's like, yo, didn't y'all motherfuckers just say, oh, we need to push Brody King? He's finally getting the push as a dominant. He's not even a heel, he's a face. Like, you don't even have a lot of dominant faces like that anymore. People still want to complain.
I was gonna say this isn't the first time that Brody King got pushed like that though, because they did him in the main event scene of ROH.
No, but in AEW, this is his first time getting pushed.
Oh yeah, no AEW, yes. But
I will say this though. I will say this though. The only way I see Andrade beating Hangman is if Brody King is winning the title.
I don't see, but that's a problem. I don't see Brody winning the title.
Now I don't think Brody's gonna win.
I don't think he
I don't know
will.
what's
I'm
going
just
on, man.
saying
It seems like there's just a lot of real life shit going on. I know
the
John was
ice
saying
thing.
that people were saying that there were some people at WB that actually were pushing TK to, actually have Brody win because the whole fuck ice thing got
Fuck ice.
mainstream national news, and it was like on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. It was trending and shit.
Which
It was
I
getting so
won't
much
lie, I
Remember,
like
traction.
that.
even on Wednesday, this dude Omega said he was lit during that promo that him and Swerve had.
Right.
Omega
Yeah,
said,
I do
"Yo,
think.
he's a top star right now."
Yeah, I
Period.
do think if this
Yeah,
was a
he got an
different time, if
Omega
this was the
endorsement.
90s or early
Yeah.
2000s, I think they would do it. Even Punk, he retweeted a fuck ice shirt from Brody. Like he retweeted. So I
Yeah.
do think under different circumstances, they probably would pull the trigger. Unfortunately, it seems like wrestling is not really the factor here. It seems like Warner Brothers, without going on a political tangent here, they basically licked Trump's nutsack, and anything that could irritate him,
That's not a tangent.
want
That's
to do that.
facts.
Yeah. That's straight facts.
But you know
But
what though?
remember,
You know what?
that's
Wait.
what this dude was saying. That's what Black Star was just saying. Black Star
But
was
you know
saying,
what? That brings it back
you know
to
what I'm
that.
saying?
That brings it back to. That's what my problem with pro wrestling is these days. Like even back in the day, for all the shit that they did, pro wrestling was the spot where they go there with a lot of stuff. Yo, they got way back in the day when Hitler was running things. They had a freaking pro wrestler in America coming out dressed up full blown Nazi, praising the guy,
Yep.
and the crowd would try to murder him, like for real.
Yo,
But pro wrestling was the spot where you see that.
Belly said big, black, and jacked.
Oh, did you all hear about the shit with speaking of what ballet dancers saying? Y'all hear about the shit that they're trying to do with fucking Powerhouse Hobbs now? The smear campaign about talking about how he fucking supposedly lied about his age to WWE.
Yeah.
I heard
like
about that.
motherfuckers don't lie about their age all the damn time. Please.
I was gonna say, I'm like, isn't that standard in show business?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They do that shit all the damn time.
How did Chris Rock put it?
They lie
That's like
about
calling
their
out.
age. They lie about their weight.
But the
No, that's what he say. What did Chris Rock say? That's like calling out the special needs kids for double dribbling in basketball. You just got to let some stuff slide.
But you got to think about it though too. Is like with the fucking the wrestlers now compared to back like Attitude Era, motherfuckers diets be different. They ain't doing the sex, drugs, and rock and rolling anymore. They're way more athletic. So why does it fucking matter?
You know why it matters? Because these motherfuckers, even though they do it all the damn time, they don't want to come off as hypocrites. But it's like, this is the line y'all gonna draw now.
You're doing a terrible job at that.
Oh no, man! I can tell you right now, it's because a lot of these motherfuckers in the IWC. It's because they're more fucking. God, what's the best way to put it?
Finding a problem with black people like usual.
Ding 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 ding. What does he
I'm
win,
just saying
Bob?
That, but they're more activists than they are fucking fans.
Yeah, they're actively shitting on any black person they see. They do it a lot more rampantly now.
Motherfuckers like the majority
they're
of
just
WWE
activists
fans are
now.
racist. It is what it is. The majority of WWE fans are very racist.
Like
wrestling always been racist though. Pro wrestling,
of course,
pro wrestling's racist. It's always been. It's gonna be.
But I think it's mainly.
hell.
I think it's mainly like a lot of WWE fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like
the IWC
that I can't get with it, just strictly WWE fans. It's like
it's not just them.
Pro wrestling.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of the WWE fans. I'm saying not some, a lot of them.
You saw what happened in Saudi Arabia with the women. They couldn't wait to.
Hey, don't get me started with the Saudi Arabia shit.
Yeah,
I think it was a mistake for that.
Is with Mercedes and with Tony. They both quit. They both quit, but yet the social media backlash was like, Mercedes, you ungrateful black bitch. and it's like
Yeah.
Tony quit
They did
too.
the same thing with Naomi
Right,
too.
and
I'm
people
like,
don't have that.
with
Tony,
Naomi. But what?
Yeah, I'm
But
grateful to
But
be a
when,
then you
part of this
have
but when Tony
movement.
Storm had left, man, when Tony Storm jumped on the flight and boogied, she was considered a hero. Oh, she
Yeah.
stood up for herself. She's such a hero. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
they had
No, they do that
Michael
every
Cole and
time.
fucking Corey Graves sit there on commentary and say, "Oh,
the
Sasha
word
Banks
they
and Naomi
really
let us
had the
down."
they really
Oh
had the
no!
announcers go on air for the past 2 weeks and just smear them. I'm like,
Oh
y'all
yeah,
ain't
I remember
shit.
that. Oh,
I'm like,
we're gonna do a tournament because they were
they were
fucking the way they had
unprofessional. I'm
Michael
like,
Cole fucking present that whole ass announcement of the tag team tournament for the women's
Yeah,
title.
and they did
I'm
it
like,
They were
ASAP.
y'all
just
They didn't
rubbing
waste
it,
no
and
time.
we're gonna
I'm like,
get
y'all ain't
past that.
I'm like, y'all ain't shit, man.
That
Of
They,
was
they,
course they're not.
buried,
bad
they
though.
buried them
And then
women.
2 weeks late, and then 2 weeks after that, Brock Lesnar did the same thing.
Yeah.
And mum's the word. Nobody had nothing to say. Nobody had nothing. I'm like, y'all niggas are pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Lesnar was like, yeah,
Brock
no, fuck
literally was on the
y'all.
same type of time, and they said nothing. You heard nothing.
Yep. Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar was like, yeah, no, fuck y'all. I'll do what I want.
Well, y'all
And
sitting there
yeah.
y'all sitting there throwing all types of shots at these two black women
Have a good
over
one, man.
legitimately leaving y'all dudes.
Yep.
Well,
And
hell,
Brock
think about it this
Lesnar
way.
literally and Brock Lesnar of all people just literally looked at him and said, hey, yo, I do
And he
whatever the
left
fuck I
while
want.
the
These
show was in,
bitches.
he left as soon as the show was in progress. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yo.
Oh hell, they won't even acknowledge that. They don't even acknowledge The Rock's father. So they
That
can't
should
ever
have been the
acknowledge his
tip off in
father.
hindsight. Like all seriousness, that should have been the first because that was like at the very beginning, like when Vince was first gone. But in hindsight, that was like the first tip off that like Triple H was no different because he just let Brock walk all over him. He was like, okay,
Oh,
Brock,
yeah.
okay.
Or wait, well, I was going to say, hold up. When you say that, you look at the difference between Brock Lesnar and Triple H. Brock Lesnar would fuck Triple H up in real life.
Yeah, but the
Triple
difference
H
is
ain't
that
trying to
Vince
get
will
that
get in your
smoke.
face. Vince will get right in your face. Vince will get
don't
right in
give
your
a
face,
fuck.
take the punch. He didn't give a fuck. He's still like, all right, now that you got that out of your system, you still work for me, bitch.
I mean, he took the fucking punch from Bret Hart.
He took nails, grabbing them and tossing them over the fucking desk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not saying that. That's what the funny thing about Vince. Vince didn't care about getting his ass whooped. He's like, I'm still rich.
Yeah, we all know.
Bret Hart literally warned him and said, "Hey, I'm taking a shower. I come out, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out if you're still here." Vince stood there and took that fucking shot to the face.
He called Brett's bluff. He was like, he ain't gonna do nothing. And Brett was like,
looked at
oh,
Bret
really?
and said, "Oh, you ain't gonna do
Oh,
shit."
you can call this nigga bragging
Brett
punch.
looked at him and said, in his fucking towel, and looked at Vince and said, "I'm gonna fucking knock his shit out and hit him."
Yeah, Triple H ain't confrontational like that. That's one thing Vince, for all of every fault, that motherfucker was not scared of anybody.
You gotta remember, Triple H was the carrier of bags for the clicks. So
Right, Triple H, he don't got no smoke for nobody. He never.
Triple H ain't doing
Like,
shit for
right
nobody.
now right now, you may have a heart monitor or a pacemaker, whatever the case may be. But even before he had that shit, he ain't want to shake with nobody. He always made sure he stayed around protection.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I just remember? Do y'all remember when this goes back to the whole you brought up bringing up bags and stuff? It says Black History Month. Y'all remember when Booker T first got the WWE, and I think it was Jim Ross of all people that said Stone Cold's a little upset. Would you mind carrying his bags for a while? And Booker T went, "Fuck you."
Right.
I remember that shit. This was Jim Ross.
Bro, and that ended up being a lie. Bro, and it's crazy because that ended up being a lie. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I know. I wish that was true. I'm sitting up here like, nah, why don't they try that shit with Ron Simmons? I want to see what he would have said.
Oh, Ron Simmons, they didn't fuck with Ron Simmons.
I know.
Ron Simmons was never fucked with in WCW. Never fucked with in WWE because they knew Ron Simmons would fuck them up.
You know what they always said about him? That he's a man. They didn't call him the man. They called him.
First ever Black History Month episode was Ron Simmons. First ever Black History.
But I love that everybody describes him. Every wrestler back then said, "No, that Ron Simmons is a man." That's all they ever said about him.
Yeah.
Even the Steiner said, "Hey, Ron Simmons, we don't fuck with Ron Simmons."
Yeah.
Nah. Even Scott Steiner said.
If Scott Steiner said that, you know what time it is.
Oh yeah, no. Ron was a whole ass fucking man.
That's all they ever said about him.
Best Ron story. Steve Austin had the best Ron story. He said when he went to New Japan and did a tour with Ron, they didn't do any of the strong style. Why does it matter? They didn't want to fuck with Ron.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, like they usually like to lay it in with Americans, but with Ron Simmons, they was like, "Okay, we're gonna work tonight. We're gonna work tonight."
The Japanese looked at Ron and it's like, "Oh no!"
Do not piss that motherfucker off, please. No.
They're like, "You and Haku, we know not."
That was a great finish.
Oh, the Dominator it's still one of the best finishers. People don't get a Dominator enough credit.
I won't lie, when I play wrestling games, Dominators definitely.
Yeah. Right.
But let's get up out of here though, B. I'm gonna play some fucking video games and all that. Play some Undisputed or something.
I finally got a PlayStation 5. I caved.
Hey, what games you got?
I just got it, but I'm definitely gonna get the new John Wick game. I'm gonna get the Wolverine game. I might get that.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely loading up on it. And thanks for the yeah, I was gonna say I just ordered it. Thanks, Tove.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, buddy. But let's get up out of here. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, B.
Gonna go watch some Joshi. Much love.
Much love.
Appreciate you having me on.
No problem, my guy. Yeah, B. Appreciate Ballet. I do Blaze, Dynasty, Seaflu, Anubis. Josh, where the hell you at, B? Josh, you already know, B. Hit me up. Appreciate you too. Appreciate everybody that be watching the uploads. You know what I'm saying? Another episode of Black History Month in the books when it comes to Bad News Brown. If y'all want to know about Bad News Brown life and career, all you gotta do is take it to the top of this episode, B. Had Terry Davis in the building, chopping it up with us at the table. And oh yeah, for y'all lovers out there, happy Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your loved ones, B. You already know. Especially nowadays. The more love, the better. Let's get up out of here.
Not finished with you!
I've been an affiliate, choose lyrical magnificent. My brain never been impotent. Annihilate competition quick, deadly with that penmanship. Right bars with ice picks, got a vice grip or a nice shit with nice lips. I like it. Stop my feet that breaks the ground, equivalent to an earthquake sound. Grab your collar then shake it down. Leave you at the lost found. Ground and pound your face mush. People with talent need a push. Now they gangster or a wuss. Plus I thank them for the push. This beat makes me lose my mind. Grab your neck and rip the spine. Crank that hammer Valentine. Gonna need some turpentine to heal up your bruised cuts. Right? Every day I'm losing fucks. Sorry about your damn luck. Drink that please, that's in my cup. I've been told you you're a waste. All you is a waste space. Get your hands up off my face before I have to catch a case. Drag your carcass on the floor so your flesh get ripped tall. Savage style you can't ignore. Already ate but feed me more. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends. I'm a monster among men.
Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you think you're gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, but it's elevate. Just another fatality. So bring down, we'll keep the crown. I'm aggressive with my style. Fuck that bitch, then smack a child. Monsters don't have time for clowns. In the darkness like a shroud. Locked on target, then I pound. Snatch you up, did it make a sound? Got you stressed, you lost some pounds. I'm a super heavyweight. Put you on my data plate. Collect the skulls, dig my safe. My brain is in outer space. I like space, but not the rapper. Spiteball with that shit, you bastard. Got you baptized like a pastor. Can create another disaster. Let me loose, I'll break the chain. Shoot one glass, don't feel the pain. All these motherfuckers sound the same. Caught my path, don't make a lane. Can't be tamed, won't never change. Mix my strength for Hulk Bane. Hang you from a window pane. Scary like the Mandalay. This to the back is known to peace. I will walk, nigga, fuck with peace. Make sure opposition is deceased. All they do is call police. Now his mama wanna cry. The tears flowing from my eyes. Probably gonna testify. Split your body like a pie. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you don't gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you don't gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality. Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'm elusive when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human hand grenade.